Alright. I think I'm live. This is like the most scuffed quick setup I've ever done. Like I just like plopped something down. I don't even know how the thumbnail works when I set nothing up. I'm assuming it creates an automatic thumbnail. But I'm pretty sure I should be live. So if anyone is here, please do leave something in the chat to make sure everything's working fine. Which I'm assuming it should be. Oh, it's in the aerodrome, of course. Of course, I can just go to the aerodrome. Hold on. I need to get out of combat, please. Get me out of combat. Okay, thank you. Here we go. Aerodrome. Lion's Arch. To the raiding area we go. Whew. Wasn't expecting to stream tonight, but I need to... I need to kill raid bosses now. Blind. Blind progging is always fun. Here we go. Mount Balrior. Haha, I'm excited. Let's go. Gotta fix some stuff as well in the meantime. Actually, wait, my party's already over there. Here we go. Let's get into the raid. Let's get going. Let's see, the party's waiting right over there. So we, I guess I'm the last person to join, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm the healer, you know. I'm very important. They can wait for me. It's all good. Yeah, over there. Okay. So I guess we just immediately go into the boss or something. Which, I'm assuming the first boss is going to be Greer, just like the story version. There's a ley rift used to teleport me here if we do at some point die. Let me also get my correct food out, which is this healing food over here. Here we go. First boss mechanic. 2 parties, 2... Wait. 2 parties. 2 is arrow mini boss. 3 is heart mini boss. Wait, hold on, what? Greens, max 2 people in it. Don't stack green in green. That's the first boss. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to catch what I just said, but like there was a lot of information while I'm also running. Hold on. I think I need to turn down the sound a little bit. Okay, so there is... hold on, I need to make sure my guys stay alive. Oh my god, this is such a clusterfuck already. Oh boy, wait, that's a really big hit under me. Okay, sure. I can... we got some people on the floor. Can I get him? I mean, he's in the shit. I can try to get him. Okay, there we go, we got him. There's another person down here who is being rezzed. Okay, we're good. Double tap the heal. Okay, we can get a little bit of DPS out. And make sure I keep overloading for alacrity for my party. The amount of HP in this guy is a fair amount. But hey, I guess I'm used to the story version now, okay. Oh, whoa, hold on. That was a big hit. Okay, but we seem to have recovered perfectly fine. Oh, don't stand in the shit. The shit will actually hurt on this difficulty. Okay, condies seem to be fine. We can go back to Earth for some boon extension. Get an overload. Oh, I misclicked. Meant to overload. Okay. These things... Oh my god. Okay, I need to make sure I'm not standing over there. I don't know exactly where those hits come from, but let me actually move out of the shit and over to my group. Okay. I'm not quite sure what the tells are for the hits. I need to be very mindful of those. Okay, go over here, get some CC out. A little bit of damage. I like how the pre-fight already harder than any story boss I've just done. They just explode. Nothing really happens with them, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, gotta get the healing in now. Might as well wash the pain away. Oh, sucky. Okay, boon extension. Okay, does he use... No, okay. Ooh, big frontal ability. But we heal it back up. So good. Wait, gating crystals. Those are new. There's a new raid mechanic. Alright, cool. So, what was the mechanic again? First boss tried to stay behind the mini-boss. Okay, that's something else. So the first boss. 2 parties. So 2. Okay, we have 3. 3 is hard mini-boss. Maximum 2 people in greens. Don't stack greens. Okay. Okay. So, I'm assuming we're going to be told something about the markers. Tell me something about these markers. Try your best. That's what we will do. Start on fire, so I'm able to apply might immediately. So 2 is our mini boss. 3 is hard as in heart, not hard, but a heart, like the heart icon. Okay, so when there's gonna be mini bosses, group 3 goes over to heart, and I'm group 3, so I go over to heart. Okay, keep that in mind. Go over to heart, and stack 2 people in greens. Don't overlap greens. Okay. I think this is actually. Yeah, this is better healing food. Okay, there we go. Now I've got the best healing food. Alright, I'm ready. Let's get going. Let's get pumping. Let's take Greer down first try. Dude, I haven't done prog raiding in so long. It's so cool. Oh, we get like a different environment as well. Oh. We go over to Reek the Blighter. Do we stay behind the middle? Oh my god, so much shit here. Okay. Trying to look out for any mechanics that might be popping up. Oh, shit, under our feet. I mean, that's a very easy sidestep, so that's so far perfectly fine. Always angle the camera up. Just makes it easier to see mechanics. Where I tap into water. Dodge. Okay. Okay, that's not a down on my end. That's down on the other party. We are fine. Whoa. Okay. Make sure we regroup. Oh, the other party is kind of getting clapped. I mean, we are doing good, but... Oh, we got a pie ability, sort of. Alright, let's GG this. Here we go. Okay. So, we started wiping on left. On group number 2. So they have the power of the storm in the raid. Yeah, I think so. I guess we weaken them in normal version, but in this version they have the power of the storm. Okay. So, I think the people were at the wrong spot, because I think multiple people were on mine, on hard, when they... This guy can't type. He's saying hard as... Not as in a hard, but as in hard, like difficult. Just type the correct word, sir, please. That helps us. Helps us understand. Okay. Might as well get the buff again. Okay. That's ready check, and let's get back in. So we've seen a couple of different mechanics there. We saw some like little circles appear on the floor, which we can of course sidestep fairly easily. There was a pretty big thing on the floor as well at some point, which I think we just need to run out of and then regroup the moment it disappears. They go over there, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are fine. They're 5 on the other side as well. They go to arrow, we go to heart. Okay, let's go. So I start overloading here to apply buffs. So I am on the healer build right now. I am big heals. Applying all the buffs. Being the hard carry. That's how we work. Is there a reason why? Okay, it's bugged. Okay, let's GG. Okay, second attempt is bugged. Oh, good. That's normal here. Okay, well, I guess there are some like little bugs here that they need to fix, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's new. It's new content. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Small indie company. At least this game, you know, at least ArenaNet is kind of a small indie developer. You know, at least the thing kind of works here. I think I want to start in fire just for might application. Here we go. Not sure which side we are best to stand that. I also don't know if like the ability to target it or if they're ground targeted. Okay, boon extension. Get out of the pizza slice thing. Okay. Move out. Go into water to apply soothing mist. Okay, 2 people need to be in here. Oh. 1 person needs to come over here. 1 person needs to come over here. Come on, someone. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, it's at least 2 people, I guess, because there were more people in here. Yeah, I can keep my group alive. It's all good. We go back over into Earth. Get some boon extension going. Oh, that's a bit rough. Oh, no. The knockdown into kills. Ooh. Okay, I need to cleanse using this. There we go. We have cleansed. We have recovered. We're all fine. Okay. See, we already made more progression than the first time. What progress all about. If I kill 1 boss tonight, I'm happy. Someone's saying Violet, bad DPS. I mean, you might as well not look at the DPS right now. Okay, I think we should move out of this. Because this looks like it's going to kill us. So I think we just wait. And then we go back in. There isn't currently a timer. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I didn't expect that severe damage. Okay, I guess I can recover maybe. If they can get me up, I can recover the group. Oh no, someone's dead. So the way it works in the raid, by the way, if someone is like full dead, you can't rest them anymore. Like you can rest them if they're like on the floor. You can't rest full dead. Alright. I think that was my bad. I stepped in forward. I thought it was gone, so I stepped back in forward, and then I like instantly got nuked because I'm a squishy elementalist, and I do not survive big damage. So that was just a bit of an oopsie on my behalf. So we have Greer, then we have Gree the Blighter and Reek the Blighter. I guess Gree and Reek become Greer or something. Yeah, kind of just fucked it up. But hey, that's what trading is all for. Bit of an oopsie. Alright. We go back in. See, I would check out the DPS and see what other people are doing, but I don't have my DPS meter. Oh, whoops. Whoops. That's not what I meant to press. Whoops. Hey. It's fine though. It's fine. Oh, I guess someone can't res or something? I don't know. So we'll just all GG. Make sure we all GG at the same time. What are we doing? Oh, boss is not there again. Okay. Come on, guys. Just press the GG button. Alright, here we go. Is the boss here now? Nope. Doesn't appear like it. Alright, I mean, there is the occasional, like, there being an occasional bug, and there is this, like, you would imagine this is something they find during testing. But it's fine. It's fine, you know, these things happen, you know, in the next couple of days they'll fix these bugs and it's all good, so it's whatever. Will the boss spawn when we approach? Nope. No bossing. I guess we GG. Here we go. This is quality content. Quality damn content. Here we go. Let's get back up. Not a shot. Greer. Ah, Greer's back. Okay. Greer awaits. See, this time he awaits. It's fine. Alright, and these people are quick. Go, 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 go. Let's get it back in. Let's get back in. Go, 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 go.
Away from me.
Alright.
Blind is the eye that looks past the
Here we go again. Get the buffs up. Alright, this is the run where we make it past the ad phase, okay? Okay, believe. Oh, don't be in the pizza slice. Although I love pizza. Okay, whoa, gotta make sure I get some healing up because... Oh, wait, this is new. Oh, I have the thing. I need someone to be in here with me. That was a lot of DPS. Need to Condy cleanse my group. Oh my god, I'm taking heavy pressure. Need someone to move over to my side. Someone move over to my side. Someone move over to my side. Come on. They weren't moving over to my side. They weren't moving over to the green. It's fine though. We got the recovery. Move out of this. Okay, re-heal and move back in. Okay. We are being a little bit sloppy, but it's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Lots of stuff on the floor, but we are good. Make sure I reapply my buffs. And we're back up. We're pumping. Greer is also... Oh, Greer made its way over here. I guess we are dealing with Greer right now. Well, they don't have like a full-on raid boss next to them. Oh, make sure I get the heals. There we go. Heals have been applied.
Foredoomed you have always been.
A rebound just in case. Don't need it. Need a... Oh. Need quick healing. Wait, we're all with there. Okay, okay. I move here too. Step in the thing. Make sure we share the pain. It's quite a chaotic looking fight. Like there's a lot of visual noise in this fight. But I guess it's also just like learning what the tells are. This one's dodgeable. Whoa. Oh, small little place where I can step. Okay, this is very much like a fractal, like in terms of like the way it's designed, in terms of its like visual mess. More like a dance, you know, like you gotta learn exactly where to step at which times. Oh, gotta get the resin. No, he's dead. Okay, whoa. Whoa. Okay, okay. Get him back up, get him back up. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Recover, recover. Come on. More heals. Okay. But you know, we're also damaging Greer at this point. Okay, we dodged that. Okay, I can get them healed back up. Oh boy, I didn't have a dodge up. That was unfortunate. Oh, no, 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 I didn't have a dodge. I was knocked down. And I didn't get back up again. I guess they are going to keep me down. Or are they? Come on, bring me back up. Bring me back into the fight. Okay, we got to spread out. Don't overlap. Okay, I'm on this one. He's on that one. Okay. Now we res. We haven't gotten the res off, but it's fine. Now we got the res off. Got some protection back up. Dodge into this. Okay, now move back into the fight. Move back into the fight. Let's keep on going. Come on. Oh, someone left, apparently in the middle of the fight. Which, I guess is a thing. Why is the DPS on the other side so low? Like, we're dealing with a full-on boss on the... but I was still kind of like winning the DPS race. Oh wait, we're not. No, no, never mind, never mind. We regrouped, I think. I think we're all grouped now. There's more people here. I am mistaken. We are all together. That's a big spiking ability, I guess. Yeah, that must do a lot of damage. It's like that's like a specific indicator for it. I can get the res up on this guy. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Itchy nose. No, I don't want a GG. Okay, well. Sure. I mean, we were starting to deal damage to the boss. Like, it was going down very slowly. I think our DPS is absolute garbage. Like, beyond garbage. But to be fair, I don't care about getting quick kills. I just care about getting some pressure. And learning the mechanics. Like, you know, we'll get the speed clears later. Now we just want to learn the mechanics. That's all that matters. Alright, need to quickly answer some messages as we wait for someone else to... Wait, why is he? Oh, not there. Okay. GG. Here we go. Let me get some shit done in the meantime. While... Oh, not there again, I guess. Did the mini boss shoot mini blue? Blue? How are they blue violet balls? One people... Dude, this English is like rough. One person tried to take... Run in it. They buffed the big boss. Okay, so blue violet balls with... I don't know all. I only try to explain. Needs more ore. See more. See more. Say it, please. I think I'm losing brain cells attempting to read what this guy is trying to explain to me. Like, I appreciate him trying to explain things, but it's difficult. Meanwhile, I'll like multitask my way through here. Alright, so yeah, one person just like left in the middle of a raid group. I think that, you know, that does happen when it's a, you know, see, the thing that often happens with this kind of content is someone will join in a everyone welcome group, and then when things don't go smoothly, they'll leave, like because they're, you know, they're expecting like a smooth clear or something. When obviously, you know, when you're joining a anyone welcome group, I'm expecting not to kill anything because, you know, everyone who's bad will join that group because there's no requirements. So, you know, wasn't expecting to kill here, but at least I get to witness the mechanics, and I'll clear later this week, probably, or next week, because I don't have much time this week. But, you know, at least I get to learn some of the mechanics, which is cool. I wonder if the mechanics on the arrow one and the heart one are different, or if they're the same boss with the same mechanics, but just like two different models. Alright, so we have Sunny Sealan Leather coming in. You know, this is the big DPS coming right in here. Does the stream run smoothly, by the way? Because sometimes I know that like when I tried to stream this game in the past, because it takes a lot more GPU power than the other games I stream, it like it would lag on the stream side. So please let me know if it runs smoothly like it should be running. Also, I'm obviously streaming in ultrawide now as opposed to the regular, you know, 2560 by 1440 that I've been doing for Dragon Quest, which is a lot easier to stream, of course. Plus, the game is very easy to run. Alright, we GG again. Because the boss isn't here, apparently. You see, the boss is taking a smoke break or something. It's fine. For me, it runs good. Okay, great. Thanks. Good to know. Oh, guess not everyone has GG yet. Come on, Mini Ridlock. There we go. Dude, Mini Ridlock has 1.4k achievement points. 1.4k. Either this guy is completely new, or this is like a second account or something. Looks smooth and good. Okay, thank you very much. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. Mon, is it? I think. So welcome to the stream, you know. I wasn't really planning on streaming anything tonight, but I was like, well, if I'm progging this, I might as well just randomly throw the stream up and kind of just see what this fight is like. So thank you very much for joining me. I mean, I might be mistaken, of course. Like, I mean, maybe I've seen you before, and maybe I know you IRL. I have no idea, but the name doesn't strike me as familiar. So if you're new here, welcome. If not, then welcome back. I'd like to think I know most of my regular viewers by name, because I don't have that many. But I'm happy to hear that it's smooth. That's great. Wait, leave the wing and come again? What? Are we gonna just... Okay, sure. This is the most scuffed run. It's partially because, like, the run itself is scuffed. It's also partially because the content itself is just scuffed. Like, it's weirdly buggy. The boss isn't there on occasion. The boss returns, and then, you know, he's not there for, like, 3 more GGs. Maybe resetting the instance does do something. I don't know if it actually does, but... he's just not feeling it today. Makes sense. Alright. Oh, and someone left again. Oh boy, this is a run. Is there actually a more tryhard group up? It says heal boon, but doesn't say which heal I need. Been watching your SOD content and following your journey there as a WoW player since '04. It's fun to watch new play experience. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It's you know, I'm having a blast playing through WoW, and I am still continuing to enjoy that journey. I do take the occasional you know, time to play what has been my main game for the past 10 years or so. Well, actually more than 10 years at this point. So you know, this is the famed Guild Wars 2, of course, that my title has been referencing for a while now. But I'm happy to catch you live. You know, like I'm having a bit of trouble in all fans. Like I'm having a bit of trouble converting people who watch my SOD series into watching anything else. So you know, it makes me super happy to see someone who's been watching me for my SOD content and who is now you know, joining me in a live stream. It makes me very happy. So thank you very much for hopping in here, saying hi. Even if you're not staying around for a super long time, you know, it is always fun to get a little bit of engagement that isn't just in the comments, you know, because it's so much more fun to be able to chat to you as opposed to just, oh, we have to actually restart the entire thing and fight this one as well again. Ah, well, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying the SOD content. I'm still having a blast. You know, I'm kind of getting to the point now though. Like I'm really still enjoying the journey, but I'm getting to the point now where it's more and more difficult to get content out because a lot of the things that I want to do, like they require certain groups, they require me to like start joining raids, and start, you know, like being on certain schedules and stuff. And it's just much harder to find time to record. So you know, the WoW content probably is going to be slowing down a little bit. It won't be stopping, but it'll be slowing down a little bit, and I'll be filling it up with some other content. And I, of course, want to check out retail at some point as well, which should be a bit of a blast. I am heal. A heal. There we go. Yeah, it's hard to focus on actually like reading the chat here and reading the YouTube chat as well, which is of course a fairly slow chat right now. Hope you're all having a good day. Alright, let's get a pump in. So this is like the pre-trash that is not particularly difficult, just shows like some of the basic mechanics, I think. I'm not quite sure what I think of this raid so far. Like the raid feels very much like it is... like it's very, very chaotic, very much not structured. It's very much... It feels a bit like I'm fighting an open world boss just with less people, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And I might start to really enjoy it, but I do like raiding for the sake of like it being fairly clean, and like Fractals have always been the messy one. So yeah, I guess I'll see how the rest of the raid develops, but so far it's a little bit weird to see how messy it is, like with all like the visual noise in the ground. The in-game chat is so small. Yeah, it is very small. I'm aware of that. It's because I want to I mean, I can swap to DPS. We don't need to A heal. Wait, hold on. Can I still swap? Are we in combat? Am I in combat? Power DPS and power temp. There we go. Alright guys, I'm blasting. It's time to start blasting. You know, this is, to be fair, like healing is fun, but blasting is also fun. So you guys get to see both things. Let me start pumping, okay? I wish I had a DPS meter out, but I had to reinstall it because of well, I didn't have, like, I had to uninstall it because of the patch. It doesn't always work on the patch. But now we can blast. Now you can see some proper LE blasting. I'm not particularly good at the game anymore. Like, you know, it's been a while since I properly played. Okay, do we have to take out the ads first? I guess we do. And now we take out the legendary Blighted Beast. Which... So they often say that, you know, Ellie is kind of like playing the piano, and it truly is. Like, if you see the amount of button presses I'm doing, it's not an insane amount, but it's definitely more than, you know, like I've been doing in WoW Classic now. Okay, gotta make sure I... Whoa. So the way this build functions, just to give you a bit of an idea, is it's really about overloading air. So, like, whenever this thing is off cooldown, I can use this ability, like I'm overloading air right now, and, like, throwing thunder at the people. Then I swap into a different thing, and when I crit, it like I can go back into air again, and I start charging up air again. So like all I'm doing is going into air, using my air abilities, using Overload Air, swapping into a different one with the highest DPS that's available. I crit something with 100% crit, then I move back into air, and I once again like recycle through air. So, like all I'm doing is trying to like cycle back in and out of air as quick as I can. Wanted to check out new content Guild Wars 2. Oh, hey, you're a Guild Wars 2 player as well. Great to hear. You know, I truly think that, you know, there are so many people who are very elitist about their, you know, their main MMO, and they're like, hey, I'm only playing this MMO, and I don't even want to check out other MMOs. And I really feel like people are missing out, because I think so many different MMOs have so many different strengths that really make them unique. Like Guild Wars 2 is a game that I'm, you know, I'll play for a bit whenever new content comes out, like right now, and like the next week I might be very much obsessed with this game, and you know, then I'll be done with the content. And then there's games like WoW, which are more like evergreen stuff, where I have there's way more enthusiasm to invest time into it, like for a longer period of time. So like they're very nice to combine. And it sucks when people are like, yeah, I'm only playing this game and all the games suck. And I'm like, well, but why not just enjoy all of them? I mean, obviously there's the time aspect, which doesn't always allow you to check out all of them. But I think Guild Wars 2 is the perfect game to combine with another game that is very much grindy. Like WoW, or like Final Fantasy, something like that. So I'm very happy to be able to combine these games. Obviously, combining it with like a third MMO, like if I also wanted to throw like Final Fantasy on top of or something, that might be difficult because of time. I'm already struggling right now. But yeah, plus I guess it helps that I have never been someone who needs to be there first. So hi, you Arrow from mini boss, green like Wing 4 friend mechanic. Wait, Wing 4 friend mechanic? Oh, they mean on Samurok, like the stacking in the middle of the green. Yeah. And dodge AoE like Bone Skinner. Okay, well, I mean, good comparisons, I guess. Dude, I haven't tried Bone. I'm actually not sure. Did the Heal Scourge nerfs go through? Like is Heal Scourge dead now? Like, did they actually remove Transfuse? I'm not sure if those changes went through, but if they did, then is Bone Skinner now like hardcore as hell? Guild Wars 2 is great for being so friendly with coming back to it after years and having best in slot items being best in slot. Yeah, it's amazing. You know, I've had pretty much full legendary for a while. I mean, I don't have a legendary Warhorn, to be fair, but you know, I've got the scepter here, I've got the full armor, I've got all the trinkets and stuff, except for the. Wait, oh, I'm on Zakharos. Hold on. Do I have fireworks here? Fireworks. There we go. I managed to swap just in time. There we go. But yeah, I have most things legendary. I have a couple weapons as well, and you know, it's enjoyable to go for. Oh wait, I got teleported to the middle. I guess I was a bit too late because I was swapping, but the DPS will make up for it. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I regroup with my group. Here we go. Good thing my DPS is ranged, so you know, if I'm a little bit late, I can still kind of squeeze it in there. I guess I missed some alacrity because it's not on me right now. But that's probably because I was a bit late. I also didn't summon my elementals, so, you know, I'm very sloppy right now, and I'm well aware of that. It's just, I have not been playing a lot of this game, and, you know, it's a fairly mechanically intensive game, to be fair. It's a, you know, I always feel like it is a perfect, well, like, it's a really weird thing, you know, like, this game is known as the most casual MMO out there, kinda, but at the same time, it's probably the most mechanically intensive MMO that I've ever played. And I haven't played retail WoW, so, you know, I can't judge that really. Oh boy, get out, get out, get out, get out. Ooh, 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 I don't have a dodge, I don't have a dodge. Come on. Okay. I guess I'll support heal here for a little bit. There we go. Swap back into the boss. Oh, I'm playing so terrible. Wait, it's still there? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. My gameplay is so rusty. Okay, it's fine though. They can res me. There we go. Get out of that thing. The lightning storm. I think the people are fine. I think we just regroup. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Get a dodge on this. Sure, I get these things. Oh, get out of here. Do I want to just actually like fully run out? Oh, that's Greer. Okay, so that big AoE is Greer coming in. Okay. Whoa. And I guess when Greer comes into one side, that's when we regroup. Does Greer always come to this side of what I'm wondering now? I guess I'll help with the res here real quick. And then dodge. Okay, I need a friend. Okay, dodge that. Stay on them. You know, if they don't stay on me, I stay on them. It's fine. Okay, we share the burden. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Go into water for some healing. Oh, dodge this. Get a little bit of healing as... Oh, my God. Okay, I'm trying to get the res on these guys, but I kind of just got fucked by a lot of AoE. Ah, that was rough. See, the thing is, there's always like this little decision you're making as DPS. Like, hey, do I want to support a healer by trying to get a bit of resing, or do I want to DPS? And I think, generally, when you're progging, like, stability is more important. Okay, so one has to always catch balls, right? Okay, so I'm actually not quite sure what exactly these balls are, but I guess there's going to be a ground tail and someone can catch them. But hey, now I've swapped. Now I can... So is optimal... I think Fire Elemental is optimal, right, for DPS? So I think the way you want to start on DPS is like you summon Fire Elemental and then you start and overload air. Pretty sure that's how it works. So reflect or destroy projectiles, rev bubble, feedback, Wolfram Guardian. Yeah. I mean, the only reflect I have on my build right now is over here in Earth. It is Sand Squall, but you know, you don't really go into Earth when you're playing DPS, so cool to see the mechanics. Yeah, it's really cool. You know, if there's one thing that I really enjoy, it is progging raids. You know, I've never been good at raids. I've never been someone who is like top tier DPS. I've never been someone who tries to go for worlds first and stuff like that. But I do enjoy figuring things out. Especially like figuring hard things out like this. You know, it's like this content might not be hard, and it wouldn't surprise me if people like Teapot or like Mucklock or something, like if they've already cleared the entire raid. And I think he's not there anymore again. Yeah, he's not there. Okay, GG. Greer does not want to play with us tonight. But hey, it's cool to see that you're also an Ellie main, by the way. Just to put that out there, because Ellie is, of course, the superior profession. Okay, someone left again. See, if people could at least announce when they're leaving, you know? Like, it'd be so nice to just be like, hey, DPS out. So you know exactly what you're looking for. But now it's like, oh, okay, who left? Which role were they filling? Apparently we lost one DPS, which should be fairly easy to find. So we'll just wait. So, let me ask you, what is your favorite elite spec? I think mine would have to be Tempest. I think I prefer Tempest, then it's Weaver, then as Catalyst for me. I just think Tempest, like, I enjoy Tempest in, like, Condi DPS, I enjoy Power DPS, I enjoy a Luck Heal. Although Weaver is really smooth, especially with Sword. Like, just like weaving the auto attacks, literally, feels quite good. Okay, let's GG again, because the boss is not there again. We should be on LFG, but we're not, which is a bit unfortunate. Someone put us up, please. Should generally be the commander putting us up. Can other people even put you up on LFG? I can't remember. See, this is how much I've been, like, ingrained in WoW now. I've just been playing WoW, WoW, and WoW. Yeah, I mean, Weaver is also, like, very much up there. I really do think Weaver is cool. But yeah, you know, to Shiny Moonlight here, like, you know, you asked whether you could come along. Well, I mean, I guess you're kind of seeing now why, you know, having at least, like, a functioning build probably is the requirement. Wait, can hit them? Wait, is he, like, just 1v... 1v1ing the raid boss? So, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm really wondering how hard this is. I wouldn't be surprised if I open up Reddit after this. And people are like bitching, hey, it's too easy. Because I am quite certain I am in a fairly low quality group. But that's fine, because I'm a low quality player right now. So I'm part of the low quality community. We're low quality together. Because it is fairly easy to get your ass carried in Guild Wars 2. If you know, like 5 or 6 of the people are like really good. Because, you know, if you have like 5 or 6 people pumping 40k DPS, like these things probably just blow up. Yeah, I would like constantly, yeah. And especially since you also don't have like a proper build setup. You know, like even when you were alive, like your DPS would unfortunately be not particularly strong. But it's been a while since I last played now. Been more into WoW last year. Hey, same man. I have only played Guild Wars 2 when new contents come out. I've barely even played the Halloween event. I have just been playing WoW, WoW, and WoW. I'm probably like 350 to 400 hours into WoW now or something. And I'm still going. Like, I'm 147 parts into the series, man. You know, when I started, I was like, you know what? It'll be like a 20, 30 part series or something. It'll just be like a thing I'm doing. No, it's the thing I'm doing. It's ridiculous. But it's fun. It's fun. And, you know, I'm happy that I've been slowly, like, building up a bit of a community, because that's obviously the most fun part about doing this kind of stuff. Like, you know, I've never had the intention of becoming, you know, super successful, but to me, like, being successful is having a bit of a community to chat with, because that's the part that makes it fun for me. I would heal them. Yeah, but you don't have a healing build. Like, that would work, but you would need a healing build. So, just to... damn, if I would command it, it would be Disaster Wars 2. So, just to paint you a picture as to what Chinese experience is with WoW, you know, with Guild Wars 2. I'm gonna just expose you right here on stream, okay? But, you know, what her situation is like, you know, she's just been playing like all the story with me ever since Path of Fire, which has been great. But the entire game she has played is the story. I don't think she's touched like a Fractal or a Raid or a Strike or... I mean, I think you did one Fractal at some point. So, wow, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Yeah, I guess I'm in now. Hey, Blackadder, that's the first time I'm catching you on one of my live streams, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it a ton. You know, we have been chatting so much for the past, like, well, almost a year at this point in the comments and stuff. So... thank you for stopping by. It's great to see some of my WoW viewers just, you know, checking out the other content. So this is, you know, I don't know if you're a a Guild Wars 2 player whatsoever. But this is the newest raid that just launched today, and it's interesting. It's a bit of a clusterfuck. It's a bit of a visual noise fiesta, but I guess it just requires me training my eyes to seeing what the clusterfuck is. Because often, you know, like these clusterfuck fights, like at the start, you're like, oh my god, like nothing makes sense, it's just all over the place. But quite often there's like a pattern to it, and once you like kind of get the pattern, that's when it becomes perfectly fine and you can just kind of do it. We're playing some DPS Ellie, which is like the squishiest possible build you can play. If I get hit by something, I just drop to the floor. One Fractal without the thing. Oh, yeah. So, we played the Shattered Observatory when it had just come out. And I didn't realize that for, like, Fractal 23 or whatever it was at that point, or 25. I guess it was 25 back then. You needed Agony Resistance, but I forgot that you needed it. I thought, like, up to 25 wasn't Agony Resistance. And you needed, like, nothing up to 25, and then starting from there, you needed it. But you needed it from 20 to 25 already, and she just, like, kept falling to the floor, and I'm like, how are you dying? What are you stepping into? How do you keep dying? What is this? Turns out she was just dying to, like, environmental damage, because the agony was just ticking away at her, because she had no resistance. And Fractals, just for people who are not aware, Fractals are kind of like the... People keep comparing it to Mythic Plus. It's like, you know, like, difficulty increasing dungeons with, like, affixes and... like, it's the only kind of form of gear progression really in this game after you hit level 80, which is quite fun. I've only seen some screenshots on the websites, magazines when it was new. Probably the first 5 minutes of Guild Wars 2 over one I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it's weird to me how oddly unknown Guild Wars 2 is for how good its quality is, in my opinion. But I think it has to do a lot with how insanely terrible the marketing department is. The marketing department is horrible. Also, let me just wave to you, okay? Let me wave to you guys. Here we go. That's me. See, I'm an Asura here, and I'm a gnome in WoW. I apparently have now joined the small races. And can we just get going? Like, this one guy who's just not readying. There's always that one guy, right? Who just doesn't press ready on the ready check. Come on, man. Let me get pumping. I want to pump, okay? Come on. Oh man, I should have titled this stream Guild Wars 2, player plays Guild Wars 2. Ah, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Love the community in Guild Wars, yeah. And I talked about it in one of my recent videos. It was during the, oh my god. Guys, I was so salty, right? Like, oh my god. During that, like, portal video with the rune. Oh my god, I was so freaking salty. It took me... The amount of hours I cut out of there. Like, I took, like, multiple breaks because I was just getting super, super, super annoyed with everything that was happening. But yeah, I think I talked about it in that video. Like, just the way the game is designed and the way everyone wants to work together, it is a wonderful community. You obviously still experience the bad apples in the more competitive environments, like PvP, like World v World, and to a lesser extent, you know, raids. Of course, people will be like, oh my god, your DPS is so low, you know, go fuck yourself. But that's mostly when you try and mingle with the tryhards, you know, just like joining the less tryhard groups makes it perfectly fine. There we go. We are finally going. All right, get my summon out. Here we go. Let's get hitting something. So let's look at this ridiculous amount. Whoa, did not mean to log out there. Or like press the log out button. Don't you have some kind of raid leader role in Guild Wars 2 whose job is it to prod? Yeah. I mean, you... Wait, is it bugged again? It's bugged again. Oh my god, day 1 bugs, man. Day 1 bugs. It's beautiful. Alright, let's GG, I guess. Alright, let's GG. Here we go. Wait, are we not GGing? All right. So, yeah, generally you will have someone who... you know, actually, normally it's not this bugged, by the way. This is like the most bugged thing I've seen in many years in Guild Wars 2. But, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. It's day 1. So, it gives me more time to chat, I guess. So, normally you do have someone who will kind of, you know, be like, hey, man, I got ready check. But I have joined kind of one of those anyone welcome groups, like, you know... This is probably the lowest quality group I could have joined. There were no requirements. There wasn't even like a, hey, we need X role. It was just like everyone welcome and we'll like figure roles out later. And because like Ghost 2 is like a very flexible role system, like every class can do like almost every role. Not as well, of course, like in the proper endgame optimized groups. But you can really like hot swap things as long as people know what they're doing. So... Okay, what we need is like everyone to be GG at the same time because then the boss resets. But everyone needs to go GG at the same time. Okay, here we go. Backpack Provider. That's a cool name, by the way. So yeah, this group, like, because it's not very try-hard, I feel like people are like just brain AFK. Nobody's paying attention to, you know, who's not ready and stuff. And, you know, normally I would be like, oh my god, please, can we get going? But right now... See, I joined this group not really expecting to clear. If I clear, I'll be happily surprised, but... Okay, is this just completely bugged? I think the boss is just completely bugged. See, you know, I'm a bit sad, Blackadder, that, you know, I have been talking about Guild Wars 2 being this great game, and now literally like the first 10 minutes of Guild Wars 2 you ever see is just bugged content. And, you know, this is hurting my stance as a Guild Wars 2 fan who wants to showcase how great this game is. So I guess we re-enter the instance and we re-clear the first trash again. Sure. You know, I guess I'm getting the reps in on the first trash, so I guess that is something. My god. This is not the best impression I could have given you. I'm very sorry. You know, it's the game holding me back. It's not me, I promise. But I can at least show you, you know, while I'm like very quickly. So this is like what like flying mounts in Guild Wars 2 look like. Like you've got this flying mount where you can no, you can like grab onto this stuff. Actually, wait, why doesn't it grab onto this stuff? Is this stuff not grabbable? Is this... Dude, everything I'm trying to showcase doesn't work. Okay, QDPS out, that's fine. Wait, where's the entrance? I guess it's over there because there's like a million people standing over there. See, you can like hover onto like a wall, grab it, and like, you can like launch yourself off. Also, you've probably heard about the Griffin. I'll wait till we get some people here. Probably heard about the Griffin, which of course is what the dragon in Dragonflight is based off. It's, you know, it's like this thing. You can make it go very fast, but you can like fly around really quickly, and can't really show it off here because it's like a very small area, but it's kind of cool. No worries, we had those situations throughout to our new content, especially back in the day of the original game in X-Pax. Yeah, it's okay. Let's go back into Malt Barrier. It's a bit rough, you know. Normally, actually, launches in those two have been fairly smooth. I haven't really encountered many issues of like very bugged stuff. The most bugged stuff that has happened in this game generally... Wait, are we not in here? Well, I guess there's mobs here as well, but I didn't even see them last time. I guess they already cleared them or something. Yeah, I'm out to no wing 8 for me until they fix it. Okay. Well, I guess this group is kind of disbanding. What time is it even? Oh, it's not that late yet. All right. You know what? I can showcase some of the other content. You know, if we're here anyway. Guess. Hold on. Guess I'm out. I'll try again like later when the bugs are fixed, and then we can get like a proper group together. DPS out. Thanks for the run. There we go. I yeet. And I can show you a little bit of content before I'm going to be heading out as well. I probably won't be staying around for too much longer because I too have work in the morning, but I do want to play a little bit more. So I do need to do my dailies very quickly, and there's literally like one super easy thing I can do. All I have to do is like go to a map, talk to a Vista, like interact with it, which is like a little thing you can look at to like get a bit of a cutscene, and then it's done. And I need to do it in one of these zones. So I guess I'll go to this cool looking zone here. And let's see, where is the Vista I can go to? There's multiple, of course. Let's just go to the main town here. There's one on the top of the roof somewhere. So you can actually see what the game looks like properly. Not really in terms of gameplay, I guess, because I'm not really going to be gameplaying too much right now. Alright, here we go. Let me get some flying going. So this is the equivalent, I guess, of Mists of Pandaria's aesthetic with a lot of Asian inspiration, which I personally do really enjoy. I quite enjoy this map. I think it's the best one from this X-Pack. I think it's a great map. There is a Vista over here. So like there's these things on the map and you can click them and you just get like this little cutscene. First they blind you with a flashlight or like a flashbang, you know. Make sure you stay alive during that, and then you get this like little cutscene going. Little fish over there on the thing. Right, and that was my daily. That's all I needed to do. Like all I had left was that one little thing. All right, let's actually go to one of the current expansion maps and just like get a little bit of gameplay going. They're beautiful maps, by the way. I'm a really big fan of this map in particular. I think it's one of the best maps in any MMO, really. It will be at the top of my list. It would even be above Stranglethorn Vale. Yes, you heard that right. Even though Stranglethorn Vale is the best map, as we clearly have discussed. You know, I'm also trying to figure out a little bit what I'm doing with WoW right now. But yeah, this map is so aesthetically pleasing. It's incredible. Oh, I can show you some Griffin flying as well, by the way. Looks a bit more advanced compared to the Azeroth world. Yeah, I mean, like, first of all, like the world map, I think looks very nice. You know, I honestly think, and don't get me wrong, you know, I think WoW has an incredible development team as well. At least, you know, like the way WoW Classic was made was probably a big inspiration as to how they made these maps. Like, there's no denying that. But having said that, I do think the artistic team of Guild Wars 2 is like completely next level. The only thing holding them back, I think, is the fact that this is a heavily modified Guild Wars 1 engine. So the engine is like as old as WoW Classic pretty much, like maybe slightly younger, but not by much. And I just think the environmental team, like the art team, is incredible. Like just the vistas, you know, like standing here, looking out over you know, over all of this with like the little town below and like there's these waterfalls and stuff. It's so well made. But then the engine, like it does hold it back. Like, you know, sometimes it's a bit laggy. I do feel like WoW is more optimized. At least WoW Classic. I have never had performance issues at all in WoW Classic, no matter how many people were on my screen. I don't know how it is in retail. It might be much worse there. Oh, also good night. I didn't catch the message there. I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm assuming you're not, but if you are, good night. I don't think I said goodnight yet, so yeah, there we go. So I guess I'll show you of the Griffin, because the Griffin is very cool. And so this is what the like the Dragon Mount in WoW is based off. And they had kind of like a funny thing where when the mount was announced, the WoW subreddit was very much, or I guess it wasn't even the WoW subreddit really. I think it was Guild Wars 2 players on the WoW subreddit. They were like, guys, you want to fly a mount now? You know, you can just do this already. And then the funny thing is, like, ANET at some point released a little bit of like a troll video, like saying, hey, would you like to fly your Griffin now? Well, join us then. You know, you don't have to wait for Dragonflight. And that will be true, but unlocking this mount does take quite some time. So it's like, well, would you like to use it right now? But first spend 200 hours unlocking it, because you need to like play through the story and then unlock it as well. But I guess, you know, I do really enjoy the mounts in this game. Alright, let me actually... Hold on. I'm really enjoying this, by the way. This is the new weapon, like the spear ability. Just because you're Griffin to do the quest, 250 gold was it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. And I think the gold isn't really a big problem for most people, but the quest takes a fair amount of time. Look at the visuals on this ability, by the way. This ability is ridiculous. This is like the biggest visual ability in the entire game. It looks incredible, but oh my god, the visual noise. Like, this game has a severe visual noise issue sometimes. Look at this. So much stuff just like on the screen, which if you know what's happening, it's fine, but oh my god, can it be difficult to see what's going on. Which is also what makes PvP like really difficult at times. It looks cool, and like there's a lot of mobility, but like pretty much everything as well, as you can clearly see. Like if I'm trying to cast something here, like everything I'm casting, I can cast like on the move, and I think that was one of the main selling points of Guild Wars 2 when it was first launched. Which is why it took me a lot of time to get used to the way WoW does things, because you have to kind of stand still, which is a little bit unfortunate. Although I guess it does make positioning before starting a cast on something a bit more important. So I guess there's something to be said for either system. Like, I feel like Guild Wars 2 definitely is more of a what's this curious artifact? Oh, hey, a new book. So let's see. Upon closer inspection, it appears to be a slim case used for storing scrolls. The missive within threatens to crumble at the slightest touch. Master Fnatic Bokqueen, received yours of the 16th regarding shipment discrepancy. It is not your place to submit petty complaints. As stated before, the material provided is the freshest we can presently offer. You are welcome to transport your own stock from Gavro moving forward, should you find your standards continue to exceed the means of your operation, or you may return south and inform the High Inquisitor personally that your talents proved too blunt to serve our cause with the tools you've been given. Have a blessed day. Always takes me some days to not feel tired after playing for some hours when coming back. Yeah, it's what's often happened to me, like if I immediately jump into Guild Wars 2 content, especially playing Ellie, like, you know, if I immediately jump into like fractals, raids, any kind of endgame content where I'm trying to do like a quick rotation, especially on Ellie because the amount of buttons required, I often have wrist pain. It's like I almost need to warm up my wrist for like 10 to 15 minutes, like just playing a little bit of like more casual content. If I just like immediately jump in, like I literally feel like I'm hurting my wrist because I'm just like pressing so many buttons so quickly, which I don't have with WoW. Also, you said Fresh Era, by the way, just to talk about that real quick. I will probably, I mean, I don't have a lot of time. I'll probably be busy like literally all the way from tomorrow all the way through Sunday, so I think I won't be there to record or stream anything, which is kind of sad, but hey, it is what it is. You know, social life is important too. But yeah, I think I will be trying the new Era Fresh launch. I am thinking I kind of want to make a warrior again, because I really did enjoy warrior. It was like a slog a little bit, but it also was kind of satisfying, I guess. And I'm thinking like undead or orc maybe, like go horde. I might even stream it a little bit if I do feel like it. Like I probably won't stream the entire thing, but I might like on occasion throw it on just to you know, see if some people want to go and chat while I'm just going away on things. I might even install Questy for that, you know, just to kind of see what the other experience is like when you have Questy from the very start. Mage in WoW has more instant spells you can cast on the run compared to Warlock. Oh, I didn't know that actually. That's already much better. And I'm assuming you can also cast a lot more on the fly in retail. Like I'm assuming the game has sped up significantly in terms of its pacing and in terms of its like rotation difficulty. You know, the one thing that I've heard about Season of Discovery is how much more complicated rotations can get in Season of Discovery. And correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the optimal rotation for Warlock in actual Classic like Shadowbolt, 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 Life Tap, Shadowbolt, Shadowbolt, Shadowbolt. Oh, boss is dead. Cool. Wasn't that like kind of the rotation? At least that's what I've heard. I'm not sure how much of that is true. Also, I'm not sure what I'm even doing at this point. I'm kind of just running around chatting, because I don't really have a goal in mind right now. Shadowbolt. Thank you. Thank you for adding the Shadowbolt there. You know, oh, so that's what I missed. I missed the Shadowbolt. Sorry, excuse me. You know, I missed the Shadowbolt in my rotation. That's my bad. That's totally my bad. Oh yeah, Demonic Rune. That is the... Isn't that like the HP for mana transfer thing? But I guess it gives more than life tap, so it's worth it. Then you get healed back up. You know, I've never felt like I needed to use demonic runes because I'm always using life tab. But I guess for ultimate optimization, it's better. Probably. Here's how many hours I have in this game, by the way. So you've got... So I know in WoW you've got /played. Here we have /age. And I have played 5,046 hours over the past 4,469 days. So at least 1 hour a day, a little bit over 1 hour a day. And this game is one of those games where, you know, I just go... Like, I go absolutely ham. You know, it's like, you know, there's new content or something I'm excited about. I will literally play, like... If I have, like, the time for it, I'll play every single day, multiple hours, just go, 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 go. Finish what I'm doing. Drop the game for, like, 2 or 3 months completely playing WoW or whatever. And then I'll be dragged back in. And I like playing that because that means I can like burst play Guild Wars 2 when I feel like it. The moment I stop feeling enthusiastic about the game, I just instantly drop it. I don't care about having to keep up with, you know, like gear grind or something because there is no gear grind. And then I go back to WoW. And I think, you know, it's been a really good experience to be able to play this level of WoW while not falling behind in Guild Wars 2 because there isn't falling behind in Guild Wars 2, which is just, it's such an underrated thing. And I love that. I think it's really good to combine these games. So warning, for Mage level 1 to 20, it'll probably also... it probably also is Frostbolt, 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 Fireball. I mean, that's 2 skills right there. I'm assuming Warrior isn't that much more complex. I mean, you have like Hamstring, you've got like this... I think, doesn't Orc... I mean, I did like, do like a little bit of reading. Doesn't Orc have like some really good... like damage modifier or something? Like some sort of frenzy ability or whatever? Or like a bloodlust thing, like something where you just like attack quicker. I think I read about that. And I think that's why maybe I should go Orc. Isn't Warrior also like just Giga Chat best in slot endgame for like literally every single group? I heard people saying it's like a joke. Because I was scanning the WoW Classic subreddit that like, you know, they're expecting like a 36 people or like a 40 people raid to have like 36 warriors, like tanks, DPS, and then just like a bunch of healers in there. which sounds like a complete hell. If you try to like roll for gear, you're like, don't worry, I will just be competing with like 35 other people for this like one piece of gear, but I'll get it. Oh my god, that sounds terrible. Which I guess is the downside of going for like the OP class. But it does sound fun to me, playing Warrior. Plus, I generally do like looking cool, you know? I want to look cool with my big sword. You know, let me see. The more gear they are, the worse it gets. Yeah, so isn't the reason like Warrior is extremely good, but also kind of bad during leveling? Isn't it because they don't really scale off of their skills? They don't really scale off of their level. They just almost exclusively scale off stats, and because in the end game you get way more stats, you know, they're scaling like it just like exponentially like skyrockets near the end. I think that's what I heard. Like that's how kind of why they're super strong, but also why leveling is kind of crappy because they don't have those stats yet to kind of like become those beasts, because they don't have the defensives as well as the offensive strength, and I can only take like one mob and then they have to sit down and chill and have a bit of pie or something. Yes, they basically continue scaling with all new gear and never stop. Yeah, which does sound kind of fun to me, honestly. This is my Halloween character right here. This character I only play pretty much during Halloween. It's even got the Halloween costume on. This is my like ultra pink. Hold on, let me show you my ultra pinkness. Look at these swords. Well, actually, this is a great sword, but here we go. This is ultra pinkness. But guys, if I can be really honest, I actually kind of like this sword. Like there's something about it that I quite enjoy. It needs to be like aesthetically fitting to the character, but something about it is kind of satisfying. Like just having like this big rainbow sword. Like, which other characters do you got? Okay, so we have my Mesmer. To be fair, my Ellie is like half the playtime. My first ever character was this guy over here. This guy. Oh, I'm gonna give you guys some trivia. Okay, because you know, You're the first people from my SOD series to stop by. And I'm going to give you guys some trivia that almost no person on this planet knows. I had a channel. Not even my previous... I had a previous channel that I kind of just completely abandoned because it was kind of crap. And then I kind of restarted on EK Tech. But before that, I made a channel with a friend when Guild Wars 2 first launched. And it was called Tyria Team, I believe. Which is what the TT Charion is in reference to. And the videos... they still exist. We were gonna do like jumping puzzle videos and stuff. And back then, I didn't even know like what editing was. Like I think of like coughing and like sniffing and like doing all kinds of like gross stuff on the recording, because I just didn't know any better than just like press record, fraps my gameplay or something. And it was so bad. Actually, like a year ago or something, I remembered like, oh my god, this like channel exists. So I went back, I watched like a bit of the video. It was like with a friend of mine. We were doing like the World v World jumping puzzle. And oh my god, like the quality of the video was crap. The voiceover was crap. The audio was crap. My English was crap. Everything was crap. But the one good thing is I watched it and I'm like, at least I've improved. Okay, anyway, I can show you my characters here. So there's of course the Mesmer. Very girly, pinky, because that's, you know, what we do with Mesmers. Then we've got my main character, the Elementalist, the Asura. We've got my farming character. This is a thief, just for like short bow, just to be able to farm and tag like lots of labyrinth mobs. We've got this guy. I haven't really played him too much. This is EK and Voices. This is my Revenant who hears voices. Then we have my Guardian. I've also played this Guardian quite a bit. So you'll see with Ultrawide, by the way, there's a bit of an issue in character select with Ultrawide, where like the aspect ratio doesn't properly change. It just kind of lowers the total like height, and then it stretches it. Like it's like kind of like it's zoomed in or something. This is a character I've played a lot as well. This is my Guardian who I've played a ton of fractals on. I actually have a really cool look on this character, I think. So this look isn't particularly cool. This is just like the Decade armor, which is my PvP set that I'll be using in my Heal Firebrand set. But I do have a DPS set. So this is my current look, which I think is alright, but nothing too special. But I'm really proud of this look. I actually really enjoy this look. I think it looks fairly cool. Like the colors match up really well. There's also like synced up weapons and stuff, and of course the sunglasses. Char looking more Chad than usual. Yeah, I mean, I think this character to me is probably like this area is like a bit too bright, so you can't really see it too well, because like this floor is really bright. Wait, do I have Bloom on or something? No, Bloom is even off. Oh wait, there's no Bloom in this area. I guess Bloom is just on by default because there isn't like a separate Bloom thing. But yeah, this is my Condi Firebrand, which I've played a ton of like quick Firebrands in this in Fractals. It was really fun, especially when I was like really into Fractals. Anyway, then we have my my Necromancer, the Sand Doctor, who I think also has quite a cool look. I made him as like a heal Scourge at some point because I was really enjoying heal Scourge, but now I think heal Scourge has kind of been murdered. But I think he has a... Yeah, this look. I'm quite proud of this look as well. I think it looks quite nice for a Necromancer. You know, actually my Char probably look best almost. Plus, of course, you know, we got the Epic Scepter with like the little like weird snake bird Aztec thing. And I like the yellow hair, you know, like sand related. So yeah, I'm quite proud of this character as well. Really do enjoy it. Moving on, we have a level 3 character. This is Relic Holder, who literally, if I go to its inventory, as the name might suggest, because there isn't a storage place for me because I don't have the legendary yet, it's just relics. So if I need a relic, I'm like, yep, it's on this character. I guess... Oh, it's his birthday. There we go. Happy birthday, Relic Holder. Then we have the same thing with I Carry Ascended, who, because I don't want to fill my entire bank with... This is turning into like a bit of an account tour at this point. So, this, you know, relics. Or sorry, accessories. Ascended accessories. Do I need them? No. Do I want to destroy them? No. Because I looted them, and they're important. Not really. Then there is another Necromancer, who I play more like Power Reaper stuff on. This is another warrior of mine that I really enjoy because I do prefer, you know, the female human meta for warriors. It does look quite nice. This is a Ranger, who I haven't actually played too much. Then there is my my other Guardian. So I have this Guardian is more like my Firebrand Guardian, and this Guardian is more like my Dragon Hunter Guardian. Then there is my PvP Ellie, female human meta, very important. So yeah, I kind of made it just because I wanted to have a different look for my Ellie when I'm playing PvP, so I can just like stash it in PvP and just like never touch it. Besides PvP, then we've got an engineer here. Then we have okay, so this is kind of funny. Okay, very cringy. Okay, but once again, let me tell you a very short story. So I dated someone from like 2014-ish to like 2019, 2020-ish. And she joined me playing Guild Wars 2. And as you know, Guild Wars 2 came out in 2012. I played it back then. She joined me in like 2015, 2016 or something. And she created an Asura. And we had like this kind of like meme about hamsters or something. The contents don't really matter. But, you know, she called herself Mrs. Hamster. And of course, I had to create one called Mr. Hamster. So this character has not been touched really in years. I don't play this character whatsoever. But I can't delete it. You know, it's a core memory. I will always hold on to this character just because the meme was great, and I'm still good friends with her, so that's really nice. So that's a bit about me personally, I guess. Then we have two more characters. We have another Necromancer because I had a character slot, so why not? And then finally we have another Revenant that I've not touched in like 8 years or something. Don't know why I ever made it. I think it was to level with a friend or something. And I have another character slot over here. If I ever need another character, but I don't really have any plans right now. Maybe I make like a key running character or something, but that is it, really. So yeah, that's a bit of a tour as my characters. I'm also working slowly, really slowly, but I'm also working towards 30,000 achievement points. I'm at 29.2k almost, because I do want to get the Hellfire chest plate. I have a build over here called my Condi Tempest, and as you can see, there's a certain aesthetic to this Tempest build. It is extremely fiery. Everything is just made to be fiery. I've got the incinerator. I've got some, I think this is like a volcanic torch, and I need to get the Hellfire chest plate to go with this, so I'm even fierier. Is fierier even a word? It might be, I don't know. But yeah, this build is just, like, it's literally all I do in this build is just play Condi Tempest. Because I'm a ball of fire. I do like playing Fashion Wars, you know, like, it's great. I have my, wait, hold on, that's the wrong thing. I have my Sally Ellie. This is my, you know, very much gold and white look, which I do also very much enjoy, especially with this Aurene hammer that looks really cool. I have the Trailblazer build, which is more like Frost themed. With Bolt as well. Then there's my healing build. Then there is my Condi build that I just showed. My power DPS build. And then we have another power catalyst that I don't really play much. So yeah, this character I've definitely played. I think I've played... Yeah, out of my 5k hours, I've played 2.5k on this character. So it's like half my playtime. Look at these cute little wings. Don't know why I even put them on. But hey, they're there. So, how much have you played... Guild Wars 2, because did you play around launch as well? I don't know if you mentioned that like earlier in the stream. I'm actually scrolling back right now. So, because I know you've played WoW since 04. And... yeah, I don't think you mentioned anything about when you started playing that, but I'm assuming you also hopped on somewhere when it launched. I'm also just a very quick side thing. I have been streaming and I will continue streaming. Like today is like a bit of an off stream. I've been playing through Dragon Quest 3, like the remake. It's an incredibly fun game so far. I've been streaming all of it, and like the VODs are all on my channel, and you know, I plan on streaming like the entire remainder of the game as well. I'm 4 streamers in right now, and it's really fun. You know, so if you're ever in the mood to watch something, even if you don't really care about watching the entire thing, you just want to, like, you know, come chat a little bit, you're always welcome to say hi, because that makes it a lot more fun for me as well. So just a quick shout out, you know, to like get my own content out there. Also, guys, I need your help, okay? I've just passed 4k watch hours, and everyone on the internet is always like, guys, I have the subscribers, but I just can't seem to get the watch hours. I have the watch hours. but I'm halfway to the subscriber amount of 1K that I need for monetization. Not that I really plan on making money off this, but it'd be nice if I'm at least monetized, so that when I have the ability to earn money, I get something from YouTube. Because YouTube better make me some money, because then I can invest more time into it. That's literally the only reason I would want to make money of it. So I'm thinking, should I push the guys subscribe to my channel more harsh? I really hate doing it, but I feel like everyone does it. I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to be more. I feel like I need to be a better YouTuber. I feel like I need to be like, hey guys, you press that fucking button right now, or I'll come to your house and I'll smack you with a hammer. You think that will work? Like I always find it so cringy to ask for a subs, but it does work. Unfortunately, it does work. All right, what am I even doing at this point? I'm just kind of like running around. So you played Guardian at launch, then you started getting into Ellie and been playing it off and on since, but a bit PvPing Fractals. Yeah, I used to be very much an instant. I mean, I really do enjoy the story. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the story, but I'm not someone to play like hours and hours and hours and hours of open world. I do really enjoy Fractals. I have been starting to work on Fractal God for years now. I'm about halfway to the tier 2. So, like you've got like the first Fractal tier, and I think I'm like halfway to the second tier of Fractal God, which is still far away from Fractal God, but it's one of those things where I'm fine getting Fractal God in 10 years. I don't need it now. I don't need it next week. I don't even need it this year. I don't need it next year. I'm slowly chipping away at it. Like whenever I'm feeling like playing Fractals, I'll play Fractals for however long I feel like it. Sometimes it's like one day. Sometimes I'll play like daily Fractals for like a month straight, and I'll make like great progress. But I've always been of the opinion, especially the past couple of years, I only play the content that I want to play. If I don't want to play something, it's a game. It needs to be fun. But Fractals are such fun content. And I used to be like very much instance-based, where I used to play like lots of raids, lots of Fractals, lots of strikes. But I guess I've kind of moved away from being like, oh, I need to do like this daily thing, and this daily thing, and this daily thing, and this daily thing. I want to enjoy my time. So I'll do it if I find the fun in it, which is, I think, the best way to approach things. Make it natural, part of mentioning it. Yeah, that's what I want to do, but I just always... I don't know. It just... I hate it when someone else does it. Like, I would never do it at the start of a video. Like, hey guys, welcome to my video, subscribe now. Unless it's part of a joke, which I did once. But I think I need to like step over like this barrier of not wanting to sound like I'm begging, and just do it because everyone does it, right? If it works, go for it. I'm immune to the subscribe begging. I just sub when I like the content and never when they ask, but I am not bothered by it. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, like some people feel... I feel like some people are bothered by it. Like, personally, if someone asks me to subscribe to their content without me having seen their content, I will actively choose not to subscribe. Because it just... it triggers me when someone, like, in the first 10 seconds of a video is like, hey, bye, subscribe. What I need to do is, those, like, little animation things where it's like, press subscribe button with, like, a little sound effect. I need that. I don't need to do it on my own. Just like 1 minute into the video or something, I'll just have like this little thing playing in the corner, just to remind people. I don't have to say it. Yes, that's what I need, guys. Do you know anyone who can make that for me? I think it's more of breaking the barrier. Yeah, it's probably just like, I just need to start doing it. As much as I despise it, it's part of the game. Like, don't hate the game, hate the player, or whatever it's called, or don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't know. By the way, I'm AFK for a while, need to finish some house chores. Yeah, I mean, that's smart, man. You go do your thing. If you wanna have me on headphones and like listen to me, you're fine doing that. But maybe you don't want that. World boss runs, especially like to go back to the first X-Pac world boss. Dude, Heart of Thorns is just... Heart of Thorns is like the best experience I've ever had in an MMO. I hate... I mean, I get so triggered when people... I mean, is triggered the right word? I don't know. But I find it so sad when people tell me, hey, I quit during Heart of Thorns because I felt it was too difficult. Which isn't the player's fault. Let me be fair here. It is not the player's fault. The fault was, in my opinion, the gap between what the base game was and what the expansion was. The expansion wasn't super hard. The base game was just super easy. and the jump from one to the next was just ridiculous. I remember, but for me it's a fond memory. I remember setting my first steps into Verdant Brink, and I'm sure you can relate. But you step into Verdant Brink, you're like, oh my god, look at this beautiful area, and then you are brutally murdered by pocket raptors. And then it happens again. And then it happens again. And at some point you're like, should I get good? Is it finally time to get good? And then you learn about, well, I guess barrier wasn't a thing back then, but then you learn about dodges, and you learn about evades, and you learn about blocks, you learn about blinds, you learn about all kinds of ways to deal with them. Like, you literally walk up to them, you put like a blind field down or something, and they don't do anything. But I feel like people were so... like, they were taught by the base game that they didn't have to learn anything, pressing 1 was enough, and they didn't have to utilize the combat system. And I think that was the issue. I think they needed to have way better tutorialization in the base game, and I still think they need way better tutorialization in the base game, but maybe it's too late at this point to really, introduce that. So yeah, that's a bit of a rant, but I feel strongly about that, and I also feel very strongly about, like, whenever I'm reading stuff, people are often recommending, and I'm kind of curious to see what your opinion is of this. People are often recommending people go to other aspects first, especially before the Raptor was introduced to the base game. They would recommend, hey, you go to Path of Fire, you get the mounts, you get the bunny, you get like the Raptor, etc., and you use it to bypass the progression in Heart of Thorns. And I'm like, okay, if you want to do that, sure. But isn't the beauty of Heart of Thorns that it's rough? You arrive in this dungeon, and then you you can't go anywhere. You're like, oh my god, like every path is blocked off, and then you at some point like you get the mushrooms. Oh wait, now I can go back to that first area and I can like jump on this thing. Oh, and like a whole new area is unlocked for me, and you level up a bit more. You get some mastery points, and then at some point you learn like improved gliding, and you learn like the updrafts, and you get like infinite gliding, and like it's like it was one map. But instead of being able to explore the entire map in one go, you would like slowly unlock the map piece by piece and piece, like more and more would open up, until at some point when you're properly developed, like all of a sudden you have this entire map to play with, but it's like chunk by chunk. And I think the best way to relate it to it is like Metroidvania games, and like my personal favorite is Ori and the Blind Forest and The Will of the Wisp, those games. Like you return to the starter area later on in the game, just because like you now have like a certain ability that you can open up a wall with that you saw ages ago, but you couldn't unlock back then. And you're like, oh my god, I was here at the very start, and now I can return to it. And I don't know, that kind of stuff is just super fun to me. I really enjoy that, and I'm always sad when like that progression system is completely bypassed and trivialized. I don't know. Yeah, we're on the same page mindset-wise, and decided to learn and overcome it because it's fun. Yeah, and I totally understand that there's also people who are like, yeah, but I don't want to learn. I'm here to, I come home from a long day of work, I just want to spend an hour, I want to blast, I want to have some fun, press like 2 buttons and be done with it. And if that's someone's mindset, then fine. Like, I'm not going to tell you how to have fun. I just think maybe it was too... Especially Heart of Thorns is not an experience designed for those kind of people. Which is weird once again, because... And I said this before already, but... It's always touted as, oh my god, Guild Wars 2 is like the casual game, right? People are like, hey, there isn't like super difficult end game, there isn't gear progression, it's casual, people have fun. But in the meantime, like, I think the difference between a bad player and a good player is so ridiculously bad that, like, it's such a big difference. Sorry, I was kind of distracted by reading as well, but a bad player will do like 4k DPS on the boss. A good player will do like 40k. It's such a big difference. I really get what you mean and really relate, but then my friend playing, I recommend to get Puff and Mount first. Yeah, I guess it really depends on the person, right? Because I played with 2 people. Like when I was really blessed with that experience, because I had been playing this game mostly alone for the most part, and by alone I mean like not many of my like real life friends played this game, so I didn't have the ability to talk about the game with people like outside of the game really. But then like 2020ish, 2021, I met 2 people and they played the game with me, and we had the whole return to achievement system. So I was incentivized to go replay, so we replayed everything from literally the very start, although I didn't really join them for the the core game. They kind of played it on their own because of like the diverging paths and stuff. I played like bits of it with them, but then like we kind of grouped up together when season 2 came in because season 1 wasn't there yet. But I played through all of it together, and I kind of dragged them through Heart of Thorns the natural way, because I was like, you know, this is how you got to experience it. But it was kind of funny because one of them was like a bit more of like a hardcore MMO player, a bit more like me, I guess. You know, he was into WoW. He was, you know, he raids in WoW. I still talk to him frequently. He raids in the WoW within right now and those kind of things. And you know, he was like, oh, this is cool, like all the like ways of progression. And the other person was very much, I wouldn't say like a complete casual, but you know, she was more like, hey, I just want to have some fun, guys. You know, I'm not really looking to be like uber try hard. I don't really have much experience with MMOs. And she was more in the ballpark of, hey, I'll do it, but if I could skip it, I would. Which is kind of funny. To like be playing with like the three of us and have like 2 different perspectives. And because, of course, we play with the 3 of us, like she could kind of be like sort of carried by us in terms of like deciding where to go and those kind of things. So like we kind of dragged her through. But I think if she was on her own, she would not have made it through Heart of Thorns, just because like her mindset didn't align with what the game kind of expected the player to think. Which, but yeah, to come back to the point, Heart of Thorns, incredible expansion. Path of Fire, to be fair, also incredible. I think after Path of Fire, the expansions haven't ever hit the same highs again. Although, the current one... So you kind of played with the entire segment of Guild Wars 2, yeah. Like, one was fairly try-hard, other was fairly casual, and... I think that's the main issue with this game, honestly. I've always felt it. The game is trying to pander to both the hardcore and the casuals, but you can never please both of them sufficiently. So like it's always like in the middle, and I think it's now shifted more towards, hey, we want to spend like 80% of our time on casuals and then like 20% of our time on hardcore, if even that. And I think it's fine. I've long accepted that, you know, I'm not going to get my raid fill in this game, like not in terms of like quantity, but I can go search for it elsewhere. You know, I can go search for it in classic, I can go search for it in retail, I can go elsewhere if I want to. So it's not a big problem for me, because I can just treat this game and play it for what it gives me. And the good thing is, you know, I am very much into the story. I have played Guild Wars 1 extensively. I've played Guild Wars 2 extensively. I've read the novels. I read all the lore books. Like, you know, I'm very well versed in most of the lore. And so far, I don't know if you've played much of this X-Pack, but so far this X-Pack has been quite strong. Definitely stronger than the previous one. And probably also stronger than End of Dragons, if it keeps going this way. So, yeah, I'm quite happy. Wow, I've just been like, I feel like I've just been going, like speaking for like a half an hour straight without like taking a breath, man. But it's these kind of topics, you know, I'm so, I don't know, like, I guess I'm so passionate about these subjects. Like, I just find them so interesting to think about what a developer intends and then what the players see, and like, all those kind of things are just very fascinating to me. Like, I don't think I would ever want to be a game developer, because I know it is impossible to make the perfect game. I would love to be an advisor in a game studio and be like, hey, what do you think of this idea? Think of the pros and cons with me. How can we change it? How would people see it? Like, in that role, I would really, really enjoy my time. But I would never want to be the person to make the decision, because there is no good decision. I think it's terrible. I think it's horrible. I think game development is like, oh my god, you can never be correct. You're like, oh my god, I found the perfect system. Let me create the perfect system. Let me put all my time and effort into it. And like the first thing you do when you open up Reddit, it's like some guy's like, oh my god, the system fucking sucks. It's the worst system ever invented. And you're like, well, I'm gonna go cry in the corner, okay? It's it's something. It's something. But yeah, there's actually so many things still on my list. I'm happy you're enjoying this, by the way, because I think I've mentioned this before, but like I really enjoy the artistic part of YouTube, like creating videos, making fun things. That's definitely a fun part. But to me, the most fun part has always just been interaction, whether it's in the comments, whether it's in my videos, like talking in regard to the comments, whether it's live streaming, whether it's... I guess I just like speaking into a microphone with an audience. I don't know, like... That sounds very self-absorbed, right? That's kind of funny. But yeah, I have a lot of different plans, or like a lot of different ideas for MMOs to come, and I'm hoping I can keep finding the time to keep doing this. I want to play WoW Classic a bit more. I would like to do like the fresh launch a little bit, at least. I don't know how much I'll keep on playing. There is of course retail. There is of course maybe Final Fantasy at some point down the line as well. Although I heard that game is like ridiculously long in its story. I played like 20-30 hours or something of that game like years ago. But going through that probably takes me ridiculous amounts of time. Then there's like New World that I would like to like have a bit of a deep dive in. And then there's like upcoming games as well, of course. You know, we have the Ashes of Creation game slowly maybe approaching, hopefully. Maybe one day there's going to be the Riot MMO. There's lots of stuff for me to do. But MMOs are such big games that I would love to do a deep dive into all the big ones. But my god, does it take a ridiculous amount of time. Also, I've just been jumping around like little... part over here, which is, to be fair, a fairly relaxing part next to the bog, next to all the bodies and stuff. Let me hold on. Let me get the which one is it? Oh, actually, you know, we can go to my house. I haven't, dude. I kind of want to decorate. Actually, within 5 to 10 years. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is now entering Alpha 2. And from what I've seen, like, at least the combat feels quite good. I mean, there's still like a lot of systems that need developing, but I think the core gameplay loop does look quite alright. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a beta in like 2 years or something, which is still far away, but I'm a bit more optimistic than 5 to 10 years at this point. I'm thinking we'll probably, hopefully, get like a full launch, or at least like an early access kind of launch by about 2028 would be my guess. I'm hoping I'm not being too optimistic there, and I would definitely not be opposed to join like a beta or something, even if it's like a small sum of money. Like I would be more than happy. Like if they're like, hey, we sell early like a beta pack for like 30 euros or something. I'd be more than happy to pick it up and go play it. I think it's good enough to the point where I would try that. I did see some Lazy Peon gameplay. I don't know if you watch that channel whatsoever. I watched it on occasion, and I think it does look solid, but like, it has a lot of work remaining. But hey, I have many MMOs to play. So yeah, I have barely decorated my house, but I do have this like cool little room down here with like these candles. Like, I would love to go decorate this place a bit more, but I am not really a Sims kind of person. I'm not really a decorating kind of person. You know, I always like the idea of decorating, but I don't like the act of decorating. Does that make sense? Like, I like the idea of having built something, but I don't like the actual building of the thing. It's... I think that's just called laziness, to be fair. Hold on, I gotta quickly respond to a message over here. Before I ignore people, you know, like for hours and hours on end. Oh, by the way, if you have any kind of questions for me or anything, like, you know, I'm just kind of rambling here, but if you have any questions you want to ask me about anything, you know, really just, like, shoot. I'm always happy to just have a bit of a chat about anything. Hold on, let me continue answering in the meantime. All right, done answering my apps. You know, I'm all back, but you know, gotta make sure my social life keeps going and I don't just ignore people for hours on end. So a new build available. I'm guessing maybe there is a fix being pushed for the raid. I won't be raiding tonight, but I'll probably do another raiding stream next year. Actually, I can't remember if you said in the SOD series which country are you from. I'm from the Netherlands. Which, surprisingly, a lot of people seem to not know exactly what the Netherlands are or where they are. So they are not right next to the Germany. It's funny, you know, whenever I say I speak Dutch, people always assume I say Deutsch, like, you know, like I'm German. I've even seen some movies where someone supposedly like says something in Dutch and like the subtitles say, you know, is speaking Dutch, and then they're speaking German, and I'm like, dude, just fact check, okay? Also, where are you from? If you don't mind sharing, I'm always curious to see where my viewers are from. I seem to have fairly large audiences from 3 regions specifically. I think it's from the USA. I think it's from Germany. And then there's of course a bitch for a bitch. there's of course a bitch, guys. No, there's of course a bit from the Netherlands as well, because I do have a couple of real life friends who occasionally tune in, so those help kind of like boost those numbers. Don't mind my gameplay, by the way. Like literally all I'm doing right now is just something. I'm just completely focused on chatting and those kind of things right now. So I live in. So you live in Berlin, but you're from Norway. Okay, cool. You know, I would actually like to go to Berlin. Partially because I want to go to Berlin, but also because I have been watching the League of Legends pro scene for like 11 to 12 years now. I've been following it quite hardcore, and the Europe. I don't know if you know League whatsoever, but the studio where they have the games every weekend, they are in Berlin. So I would kind of like to go to Berlin. See, the thing is, maybe I should plan like a city trip or something at some point and be like, okay, you know, you go have fun. I'm going to go watch some League games. Because that was my plan all along. I'm actually going to be in Germany this weekend, most likely. It's actually not ESL who hosts it. It is in Berlin, but it's by Riot Games. I think ESL does do some... I think they did some League stuff, but I don't think they do League stuff anymore. Actually, I'm not quite sure. Does ESL do League stuff at this point? Hold on, I'm googling real quick. ESL. I think they used to do like Elite Series. I actually did some League casting as well. Like the highest amount of people I've been casting for was like 300 people, which was very cool. I've actually been paid to cast on one occasion. I think I made like 150 or 200 euros or something. And I guess that means that I am a professional caster, because I think once you get paid for something, you're a professional. So the fact that I've been paid to cast once makes me a professional. So I can claim to have been a professional caster. Although I haven't cast for like well over a year at this point, but it's really fun to do. But it's very exhausting. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go to Germany on the weekend. Well, that's the plan at least. So I used to never be like a super Christmassy person. I didn't like dislike Christmas, but I was never like super enthusiastic about it. So I never visited those, you know, Christmas markets. But I've recently been dating someone. You know, I don't really share too much about like my dating life on my videos and stuff, because I don't want it to be, you know, immortalized in there. But on the live stream, I'm a bit more casual about those kind of things. But yeah, I've been dating someone, and we're gonna actually go to a Christmas market this weekend in Cologne. At least that's the plan. But unfortunately, it seems like there's a lot of rain coming up, which is a bit unfortunate. And it's from what I've heard, like Cologne has like 7 different Christmas markets or something. Like it's a ridiculous amount. Also, you said you're from Norway, by the way. Is there a specific reason why you live in Berlin? Is it like work or studies related, or did you just choose that you liked Berlin? Because I feel like most people move somewhere for like a particular reason, like a job or studies, and then they on occasion stay there if they've grown fond of the place. But Finland, or sorry, not Finland, Norway does seem like a really cool place as well. I would love to visit some Scandinavian countries someday. And I've always heard about like the fjords and stuff, like the really cool like cliff sides, the water, like sounds very interesting to me to visit someday. Like just drive by car or something, like drive all the way up north. I would love to do that someday, but you know, there's so many things that I would love to visit, you know. But it's all expensive. You know, I kind of want to visit Thailand at some point as well, which is like at the top of my list. But going for like a proper vacation in Thailand is like 5k or something. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Money doesn't grow on trees, which it technically does, but doesn't matter. See, this is why I just need to become a millionaire with YouTube. Not because I need millions, but because I need to use it to travel and then just like completely ignore the channel. I wanted to move there since I was 15. Sorry, you wanted to move in general since you were 15. Loved what I learned about the city, made it feel very different to everything else out there. I always hear great things about Berlin. I would definitely go there someday. As much as like it's a bit weird because I have visited a lot of southern France. I've visited like Spain, Croatia, Italy. I've been to the UK a couple times. Like just 2 years ago, last year. Yeah, last year I went to Edinburgh, which was or Edinburgh, I think as they say. That was really fun. I've been to Egypt, so I've been to a fair amount of places at this point. But surprisingly, I've barely been to Germany. Like obviously, because I live quite close to the border, I have been to Gronau, and I don't even know if there's like an English version of Gronau. I know like Berlin is like the English name because it's like a famous place, but and I've been to like the swimming pools like just across the border, like Ahaus and stuff. But I've never been to the more distant parts of Germany. Like every time I see something and I'm like, hey, it's Germany, it's close, it's like just around the border or just across the border, and then I look at the Google Maps or something and it's telling me, hey, that's like 5-hour drive, and I'm like, okay, that was much longer than I expected. Like I thought Cologne was like an hour away or something, so I open up Google Maps and it's like 2 minutes or like 2 hours and 10 minutes or something. Alright, let's see. You managed to move through work back 5+ years ago through my work and felt like home from the first time I visited. I mean, I guess it's great to find a place you call home. It's I've always been the kind of person like I really do. Like I'm quite fond of being at home. I'm quite fond of my own place. I'm quite fond of just being where I live, where I know everything. Like it does feel comfortable to me just being here. And I do really enjoy traveling, but I'm the kind of person like I can really enjoy traveling to a different place for like 2-3 weeks maybe. And at that point I'm like, okay, I'm done being away from home. I need to get back home. And like I'll really enjoy my time for as long as I'm away. But once I'm like past a certain point, like I guess like I'm not sure if it's like homesickness. I guess in a way it is, but it's more like I'm like, yeah, it's been long enough out of my comfortable home. Let's go back. It's time. I've had my fun. It was great. I don't regret going here, but now I'm done. What am I doing? Just jump, dude. I've never. I mean, I guess I've jumped this much before. You know what? Let me go put my character to bed. Here we go. We sleep. There we go. So good now. So good. So good, man. I'm glad you understand. And I think there's a lot of people who don't get that, who can just go to like a city they don't know or something and just like stay there. I guess if I were to do that, if I were to go to Berlin or whatever other country or whatever other city, I guess I could go there. And I think once you've passed a certain threshold, like 3 months, 6 months, a year, I don't know where the threshold would be for me. I guess it's different per person. At some point, you kind of you're like, okay, this is my new home now. Like it's no longer a vacation location. It is now your new home. And I guess you just need to like hit a certain threshold. But I never spend enough time somewhere to really hit that threshold. But I'm happy you found your home there. I've heard it's a beautiful city, and I'll definitely be visiting it at some point. Oh, by the way, I think you did mention the fresh launch. Are you playing the fresh launch on like the fresh server? And if so, what are you playing? If you have made your decision, of course. I'm quite confident I'll be going Horde for however many hours I spend there, but like what I'll do is I'll create a character, I'll play for an evening, and I'll just keep playing until I don't want to play anymore. But I also gotta continue the Season Discovery series, which is fairly time consuming at this point because, dude, finding a 5-man party for Lower Blackrock Spire is harder than I expected. So I guess I can try and find a Diamond North party. Are there ogres in Diamond North? Probably, right? Because I think you become like the ogre king or something. So I guess there's many there. And Blackadder did recommend to me that I should check out North, which would kind of do both things at once, like do Diamond North plus get the quest done, because then I can finally move on, because this quest has been in my list for like 3 weeks now. Planning to go main lock on that on PvP probably. Yeah, I think I will go onto a PvE server just because, you know, I'm not opposed to PvP. I quite enjoy PvP, but I'm more of a structured PvP person. Like I want a PvP when I want a PvP, but I don't want a PvP when I don't want a PvP, you know? Like sometimes I just want to turn my brain off and smash some mobs and not have to worry about someone ganking me. Although I guess it's kind of fun as well. I don't know. I've never played PvP servers on WoW. Maybe I should give it a shot, actually. Maybe it can be fun. I don't know. Because I remember playing an MMO back in the day, and I feel like I've mentioned this on a series somewhere. I don't know if it's on WoW, but I remember playing Nine Dragons back in the day, which was this Korean grind MMO. And what you used to be able to do is if you died to a mob, you would lose like 5% of experience or something like that. And I was at a point in the game where getting like 3% per hour was like normal. So what people would do, like the real sons of bitches would do, they would try and PK you, but they wouldn't actually kill you. So what they would do is they would wait until you're like pulling like 3 different mobs or something, like, you know, you're properly swarmed. They would chunk you really, really hard, but just not kill you and make sure you die to the mobs so that you lose experience. So you lose like an hour and a half of progress or something. And it was so obnoxious when people did that. But I understand why they're doing it, because they're just looking to grief, and the systems allowed you to grief. But oh my god, was that horrible. And, you know, but then the fun thing, of course, was, you know, I was fairly high level in that game. So, you know, like my guildies would be like, hey man, this guy's PK, and I'm like, don't you worry, I'm coming back in. Like, oh, it was great. It was, see, Nine Dragons is one of those games where, was it a good game? No. Was it a fair game? No. Was it a well monetized game? No. Was it pay to win? Yes. Did I have fun? A ton. I could never have fun on those games anymore. Like, and I kind of dislike that, but I guess I've gone so deep into the game design, pay to win systems, those kind of things, that, you know, like the moment something is pay to win, like it just completely pushes me away from the game. Like I don't want to touch it at all. But back then when I played, you know, obviously I was like 12 or like maybe even younger, I can't remember exactly. Back then, like the pay to win stuff didn't matter to me yet, or at least I didn't see it, because, you know, I was just playing a game. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't looking to meta game, I wasn't looking to see what was going on. So I could enjoy that game, but I could never enjoy that game if I played it now. I could enjoy playing the game for nostalgia, which I've done, because like a couple of years ago I played a private server for a bit just to kind of get my fix for it again. But I could never play the game and enjoy it for the gameplay itself. I could only play it for the nostalgia. And I always think that and, you know, it's something that I always hear. I don't know if you know this guy, but like Josh Strive Hayes, a YouTuber I follow quite a lot, you know, he shares his opinion as well. I always feel like you can enjoy something that's really, really crap, and that's fine. Something doesn't have to be good to enjoy it. Like, you can enjoy something that is like objectively crap, but if you find it subjectively fun, then, you know, be my guest. You know, I tend to kind of be like, well, if it's objectively crap, then I can't go and enjoy it. But if someone else enjoys it, like, I'm gonna take their enjoyment away. Of course, you know, it's, as long as it's fun, it's fun. Yeah, I really get that when you understand the underlying strategy they use. Yeah, like if I'm joining a game and the first thing I see is the developers showcasing a system that I can clearly tell is designed specifically to psychologically manipulate me into spending money, then I'm just done. Like, because then I feel like the developer doesn't respect me, you know? Like, I totally understand a developer needs to make money. And I'm totally fine paying money for a game. But I want it to be my own choice. I want the game to respect me enough to be like, hey, I will present to you with a good game. I will present to you with something that you enjoy. I won't force you to pay yet, but I will at some point present you with options to pay if you enjoy the game enough. But I'm going to make sure that the first couple of hours you can play without paying, because first I want to prove to you that I have a good game. And you know, when it's a good game, I don't mind spending money. Like, I've spent money on League of Legends. I've spent hundreds of euros on Guild Wars 2 skins and stuff. Is it because I really need those skins? No, it's not pay to win. But, you know, the game has been fair to me. The game hasn't pushed the cash shop on me. The game has been like, hey man, you do you enjoy the game. And if the developer is that way with me, I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm perfectly fine spending some money on this game now because it's my choice, you know? I want to have the choice to spend money and not be forced to spend money. Let's see. Trying to use the loop model. Yeah, dude, if they get me into a loop... Dude, look at this. Buy gems, okay? 400 for 5 euros. 800 for 10. 1600 for 20. There isn't a bundle benefit. Which some people might be like, oh my, but that's bad, right? You're not getting more. No, that's great. Because that means they are not trying to psychologically try me to make me buy more things. Because they could have said, well, for 10 euros, you get like 850. But for 20 euros, you get like, 1900 or something. So then you're like, oh, but, should I just buy the biggest one? Because, maybe in the future I would want more. So I'll just buy the biggest one now and I'll have like the most efficient euro to gem conversion. No, this game is like, no, you can choose the bundle. So choose. And then also the prices, of course, like you got like, 800. Sure, there is something. I mean, I guess with the discounts it's different, but like this is 1600. That's exactly 20 euros. If this was a manipulating game, this one would not be 1600. This one would be like 1650. Because it would try to get me to buy the 1600 thing, but realize, oh wait, but 1600 is a bit too low. So I will need to buy a bit more. But I don't have to buy a bit more because 1600 is exactly what I need. Because what they would, of course, want me to do in like a more manipulative game is they want me to buy something for 1650, which means I need to buy 1600 plus 800 or buy the next tier up on that. And then I'll have some leftovers and I'll be like, oh, but now I have leftovers. Now I need to spend the leftovers on something. And I need to buy more to use my leftovers, like combine it with the new stuff and buy something else and have more leftovers. And like the loop continues and continues. And even if I'm, like, oh, I'm 20 gems short. Sure, I'll go to currency exchange. I'll exchange some of my gold for gems. I don't even need to spend money. And I think it's only fair that, like you can also get gold with gems. Because gold doesn't buy you anything in this game anyway. It doesn't buy you power. So someone wants to spend, 1k euros on gold and get like a Twilight or whatever. Be my guest, fund my game. It's so good. Really feel like Guild Wars 2 does a great job there. Can't speak for the current state. It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, I think the payment model has been good. I think the payment model will be good. I think the payment model has just always been good. The only thing in Guild Wars 2 you can kind of fault it for from a fun perspective for me is because the game needs to fund itself with just cosmetics and there isn't really any other costs and they need to make money. A lot of the skins that could have been rewards from raid bosses, from dungeons, from difficult things are instead in the store, which obviously means that you have a bit less to go for in game. But, if that's the biggest problem I have to deal with in Guild Wars 2, comparing it to the other games, which are doing, like, way worse shit, this is beautiful. And I haven't spent €1 on Guild Wars 2 in, like, well over a year, I think. Well, besides buying the actual expansion, of course, which is, like, a standard thing. But if they release something that I want, I'll buy it. I'll buy it, no problem. Because I know I'm getting value out of the game, so I don't mind supporting them. Yeah, like the old school hot dogs being 6-pack and hot dog bread being 8-pack. Yeah, because then you'll have 8. You buy 8, you have 2 left over, and then you're like, well, but now I need to buy more hot dogs again. But then then you'll have 4 hot dogs left over, so you'll have to buy more bread again. So you do like all these kind of calculations, like, but if I buy this many of that and that many of that, and these things like combine into this, and you know, consumers don't want to do that kind of math. Consumers just want to do the thing. Also, look at this, by the way. Speaking of spending money, the fluffy Samoy. Oh, it's so cute. You know, and the mount skins are fairly expensive. You know, like the mount skins are like similar price to the expansions. Dude, don't you find it super funny? At least personally, I find it like hilarious. Okay, so I see some people complaining like, I'm not sure if you know the new expansion is worth my full 30 euros or whatever the price was, 20, 30. I can't even remember. I don't really care because I always buy the expensive one to get the gems and stuff as well. But anyway, people are always bitching like, oh my god, like can I justify spending 20, 30 euros? You know, it's so expensive. Do I get value for my money? Sure, you can have that discussion. But then don't be the kind of person who then the week after spends 20 euros on a mount skin. Because how is a mount skin equal in value to an entire expansion with new weapons and new achievements and new story and new music and a new raid? And how exactly does that compare? But it's so funny because people have like very different things. Like in my mind, I rarely buy mount skins because I don't find 20 euros to be worth a mount skin unless it's like something. I've bought a few because sometimes I'm like, dude, this one is just incredible. I want this one. Very rarely has happened. But yeah, and then they go spend 70 euros in the store. Yeah, it's it's so funny. It's so funny, man. It's like you could have bought like 2 whole expansions for that. And you know, I value gameplay over a skin. Like to me, and I guess this is like the more old school MMO player in me, but you know, I don't care about the skin necessarily. I care about what the skin represents. And one of the coolest things, and I don't have it as much nowadays, like a little bit in WoW Classic to be fair, but what I used to remember a lot, especially as a kid, you know, you walk into a, like, it's a new MMO, okay? You haven't played this much before. You walk into the first big town, and you see this guy standing there, like this warrior or something, with like these giant shoulders, this big shiny blade on his back, like these cool wings or whatever the guy has, and all you're thinking is, I want that. I want to be him. I would date this guy, even though I am not into guys. I would date this guy specifically for his enormous sword. And, you know, that really fuels me because I see that person standing there. I'm like, this is motivating me right now to go get it. This is motivating me to go grind. This is motivating me to do dungeons, to play content. And just at that moment where you're like, that's what I want. It's kind of removed for me when it's a cash shop item. Like, when I can just buy it, to me, I no longer have that, oh my god, I want it. To me, that is like, oh, yeah, I guess it's there. Like, I wanted it until I learned it's a cash shop item. And now there is no journey connected to the weapon anymore. So now I don't care. But when I know that I see something in a town and someone has a cool sword, and I know for a fact that this sword is like a rare account-bound drop from a specific raid boss that takes a lot of effort, has like a low drop chance, you can't sell it, and you just know this player has done this raid at least a couple of times, got the drop, probably did it a lot of times because of the low drop rate, and it's just an absolute giga chat for having cleared the raid this many times, and you're like, respect. Now, obviously there's a chance he got boosted through it, got it on his first time and is super lucky, but in your mind you're thinking, this guy? I want to be this guy. I am jealous. I will go for this as well. I want this. And then that motivates you, because I think it's very important in games to, in MMOs especially, to have like a bit of a carrot. Even if it's not stat progression. Like, I want a carrot, okay? Give me a carrot. Which is why I'm very happy that my WoW mount has a carrot. Like, give me something to chase. Give me some skin to chase. Give me some inspiration. Show me some cool stuff. But make it attainable as well. You know, don't make it unobtainable. Man, I guess I should have renamed this to Game Design Philosophy 101. as opposed to trying the raid. Like, some people will be coming in here if people are coming in here. See, I never know how you discover YouTube streams. Like, I never discover YouTube streams. I'm happy people are hopping in here because they're subscribed, but how do people even find YouTube streams? I never run into YouTube streams unless it's a channel I'm already subscribed to, so I don't know how that works. What did I want to say? Hold on, what was I talking about? I was talking about game design philosophy. Oh yeah, I imagine someone just like hopping into this stream right now and being like, okay, let's go check out this raid, and they see me like standing here chatting about pay-to-win game design, okay, and motivation. You know, we're a motivational stream here. Suddenly a goal is set, and when motivation fails at times, you still have something you're working towards, and all the progression seems like stepping stones. Yeah, exactly. You know, I kind of treat MMOs and the gym the same way. You know, I'm quite fond of going to the gym. I think it's very important to go to the gym, and people sometimes, I think, depend too much on just pure motivation and don't have discipline. And I think the best thing to do in any situation where you want to achieve something, regardless whether you're having like a ton of fun or not, is having a goal you're working towards, have measurable progress. And as long as you have measurable progress, even on days you're not feeling like too enthusiastic about it, if you want to achieve that goal because you have like measurable progress, you can be like, okay, I might not feel it, but this bar needs to fill. So I'm like gamifying my gym journey. So when I have a goal, I'm like, yeah, today I'm not really feeling the gym, but, you know, I want to hit my goal, and I'll be very happy if I hit my goal. So I'll go and at least put in some effort, because I don't want to ever go back. I'm fine not going forward on the bar, but I don't ever want to lose experience, okay? So we'll make sure that we at least get something done, so we don't fall back, because then I would be sad. Pip said, hey man, welcome to the channel here. I'm happy you're joining me again. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. So we have tonight we have spent most of our time not actually raiding, because the raid is kind of bugged. We've kind of just been chatting about game design, pay to win, you know, goal structures, and all those kind of things. So thank you for joining us. If you have any fun topics you want to chat about, you know, I've kind of just turned this tonight into a just chatting stream. I don't really have any toppings. Why do I keep saying toppings? I don't have any topics in mind specifically. So if you have any fun topics you want to chat about, then be my guest. Hit him up, and I'll keep ranting until at some point my throat says, hey man, stop right now. Meanwhile, I'll go check if I've missed many more messages, because I'm being very antisocial. Hey, Blackadder commented on one of my videos. Blackadder, in case you're still listening, I haven't read your comment yet, but I liked it, okay? I hope you're happy. Alright, I'll go read it in a bit, because it's a fairly long comment. You know, guys, just to quickly recap this, I love comments, you know? If you ever want to say something, you know, I will never think comments are annoying or anything right there. You know, like that, you know, I'll always feel free to comment, because even if it adds nothing, just the fact that people take the effort to comment, thank you. That's an awesome rug right there. Thank you. So, there is actually, I haven't really decorated much. You know, dude, why am I not just spending this time decorating? Okay, I haven't really done much of this, but guys, here we go. Let's actually get a little bit of decorating going. So I'm actually doing something while I'm chatting to you guys. Also, thank you for being here, by the way. Just want to put it out there. It's really fun. So there is this workbench. I haven't really played with this too much. I don't really know exactly what I want. There's like new Halloween decorations as well, but obviously there isn't really Halloween going on right now. I can make a mausoleum. A whole mausoleum. A grand clock tower gear. Okay, this is mostly like Halloween stuff that I added in the last patch. I really haven't played since then, so... obstacles... So yeah, they added player housing in the last patch. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the most recent Guild Wars 2 expansion, but they added player housing, which is quite cool. There's like a chest over here, a table. Soon Christmas decorations. Yeah, man. You know, I'm actually probably gonna do a bit of Christmas decorating in game as well. I'm not really the biggest decorator in game, but I'll probably do a bit of it. This game is your creation. No, I wish it was, man. But this is I'm actually not sure if this is like an actual question or if you're like joking. I honestly don't know. But this is Guild Wars 2. This is my main MMO. This is the game I've been referencing in all of my my WoW content. Although I guess for the past year, this game has not been my main MMO. It's been WoW. What has been my creation is some of this stuff, like the rug here is, I think I put down myself. I put this table down. I put this soup over here. The player housing did come in. So maybe you mean that, you know, like, is like this building your decoration? Or like your creation? There's like this table I put down. There's like these candles I put down. So I did put some stuff down, but a lot of stuff has been here. Like this stuff was here by default because the house was filled in somewhat. So I could remove this stuff and, you know, like put other stuff there, but I quite like it for now. So I do want to quickly see if I can find any cool decorations so I can show you guys the decoration system and put something down at least. Also, hope you guys had a wonderful day as well. I had a fairly exhausting day at work. Nothing special happened, but it was just like a fairly busy day. So I came home at like 6. Then I played the new story at 7 with Shiny Moonlight, who was here earlier tonight. And then after that was done, we, you know, kind of just like, I wanted to go check out the new content. Oh wait, the Convergence is also a thing, of course. I can go play the Convergence. Oh, I forgot about that. Hold on, when? Okay, so as a player, you can decorate. Yeah, so they made a new system. It is a player housing system where the house itself is already there, and you can detach like a lot of things from the house. But you can like build stuff around it. So you can kind of see it as like The Sims, but your house is like pre-built, and you can only decorate the inside. But as you can see over here from this list, like these are all kinds of decorations you can put in, and you can craft them with materials. So if I go to like the more expensive stuff over here, let's see if there's anything cool I can find. Hold on, let me see something cool. I can make a bonfire. I've never made a bonfire. Hold on, let's make a bonfire. So now that I have a bonfire, and what I can also do is I can talk to this guy over here. And what he can do for me is he can turn it into nighttime. So change time of day to nighttime. There we go. It's now nighttime, which is a bit more cozy, I guess. So I can enter decoration mode. I can choose a decoration from this menu, and I can choose the bonfire that I just created. Then I can put it down somewhere, and let's see, where do I want to? Should I have like a cool? You know what? I kind of want to make like a cool, like little outdoor place with like some. You know, I'll make a cozy outdoor place. I should put these trees down myself as well. Like these trees, you can scale stuff as well, by the way. So, for example, if I were to turn like this little area here into my place, like I can click this thing, I can put it down, then I can click it again. I think I can select it. Hold on, I need to be in modify. It's been a while, okay? So select this thing, and then I can now scale. And I can make it, you know, I can make it quite enormous. So this is now my bonfire. And it even has collision, although I guess it doesn't have like individual collisions, just like one big block. But there's some collision to it. So you can scale things up and down. It's a fairly good system, honestly. And I can even like, oh yeah, let me show you this cool thing, by the way. You can go to decorate, and I can enter bee mode. Look, now I'm a bee, and it makes decorating easier when you like want to decorate stuff up high or like want to get some overview. You know, we also got like this what is it called, like something borealis or whatever, like the northern lights. Really cool. You can kind of just fly around in bee mode. I think you can even go through things. Like I can go through the ceiling, I think. Can I? No, I can't go through here, but I guess I can fly in through like this little place into my house. There we go. I'm a little bee. Look at it. Look at it being cute. Cute little bee. The bee can hang the Christmas lights. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, I think what I should do I should have like a Christmas decorating stream and go with Steel. We should be Christmas decorating together. That could be a cool thing. I don't know if I'll have the funds to be able to buy like a lot of Christmas decorations, but if they add a ton of Christmas decorations, I might just have like a bit of a Christmas decorating stream where we can just like, I'll just remove like everything from the house that is not like the basic stuff, and we can decorate the house. B mode is such a smart, quirky solution to no clip. Yeah, it's really good, you know, and you know, it just looks funny as well. Like I just said I can't zoom in too far, but you know, it's adorable. All right. That's a great idea. Okay, you know, if you guys are on board, okay, we're doing a Christmas decorating stream. I'll have to remind myself to do it because I might forget, but all right. It won't be on Christmas though because I'll be busy around Christmas, but I'll be like either shortly before Christmas or shortly after Christmas. We'll do like a Christmas decorating stream. I'm assuming you guys are also busy on Christmas anyway, you know, with like family obligations, potential partner obligations, those kind of things. Let's see if there's anything else cool we can make. I mean, I'll probably rescale that thing at some point, but for now, I'll enjoy the enormous thing. Here we go. Pile of Yule logs might be too close to the house. Yeah, might burn the house down, guys. I might burn the house down by accident. Let's see. What kind of... A fancy chair. Okay. Tall Elonian... See, the only thing that isn't there yet, and it should be there, is a preview mode, so I can like preview it in like a window or something. Obviously, I'm assuming if I Google it, like there will be things on the wiki page, so I could one by one check it. But not being able to just like right-click preview is just a bit of an oversight. Maybe there's like some technical limitation why they can't do it, but I should be able to do it. A simple table, short built banquet table, fun balloon bundle, which actually I have already in my house. Cheery balloon bundle. Anything that I can... I'm just looking at the things that I can buy right now, by the way, that I have the funds for. A ghostly dining table. I mean, you know what? Let's actually get some... Okay, I'm just going to make some of the Halloween decorations, because I haven't made them at all, because I kind of skipped it. But I just want to see what kind of stuff they even, you know, put up. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I bought 3 different things that we're going to put down in the house. Actually, I'll put them outside, you know, like I'll have a... Okay, here we go. Here we go. Select decoration. So I have the ghostly dining table. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, it seems small, by the way, but that is probably because that thing is just enormous. So we'll have like an outdoor dining table. Oh, it's even moving. That is kind of cool. Okay, let me actually exit B mode. Here we go. Guys, I have a ghostly table. Ooh, let me show you something fun, by the way. Can I use that in here? You've got like these really cool like toy thingies that you can use, which are over here. I have like a vacation lounge chair. You know, I can just kind of chill in my lounge chair. And there's also one that I've always quite enjoyed. I have to see where it is. These are like different kinds of chairs you have got. But also... Oh, I need to be in novelties. I clicked the wrong button. There's also this one I really, really enjoy. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. It's a bit of a fiddly menu, like it's a very tiny button, but this thing, listen to the music. Wait, is it... Did I disable it? There we go. This is the Super Adventure Box music, but like the metal version, which you get for like the harder difficulty. Going back to what you said earlier, the art team is so great. Yeah, I mean, the art team is incredible. I really would love to see what they can do with a more advanced engine at some point. I'm looking forward to a Guild Wars 3 at some point if they do ever launch it. I will definitely play it. Obviously, it would be sad to give up my Guild Wars 2 progression, but you know, I'm fine with that. If I've got like 15 years at that point out of it or something, you know, I'm fine moving on to something different. I'm attached to my characters, but I'm more attached to having a fun game. So if I ever make Guild Wars 3 and, you know, it's kind of replacing this, I'm personally fine with that. But yeah, this is kind of cool stuff. You know, I quite enjoy how they made this like metal version of it. I think this is like the boss music. I'll bump it up like... Here we go. Here we go. I love this system. I think it's so funny. I used to like go up to my friends and be like, listen. Hey. Hey, listen. Hey. Hey, listen. No, and I'm actually quite into metal myself. Like I used to have I mean, if you've seen the older videos, you know, but I have an Iron Maiden like banner right behind me. Although obviously since I got the green screen, you know, you can't see it anymore. Love how it's holding the speaker as well. Yeah, it's great. Oh, they had a really funny touch as well, by the way. During the first instance of the newest expansion, you go to like this podium thing where you address some people, and any race would just like stand at the podium would be fine. If you're playing Asura, they put like this little thing you can stand on for you to stand on, so you can actually like reach above the like speaking platform thing, like where the mic is or whatever. It's such a nice like attention to detail kind of thing. When I saw it and I'm like, just oh my god, like ANET, you beautiful bastards. All right, let me drop it. Let me show you some other cool stuff. So there is. Sorry, that's the wrong button again. Where is the thing that I wanted to show off? I can't recall what it's called. I mean, I can become a chest. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. I can become a chest if I want to. Old school boombox is funny. Yeah, it's great. Ah, this is the one that I wanted to show off. This one is kind of cool. I've always enjoyed this one. I think I bought this from the cash shop at some point. There's also a glider version where you can like glide on this thing, which I don't think I own. Maybe I do. But you know, you go around on the magic carpet and you like even stand like this. It's really funny. Anyway, I have some more decorations to play around with. Let's see. Decorate modes. So we have the demon statue. All right, let's see what this is. Oh. Oh, what is this cool looking thing? So I'll put it like... I'm just kind of putting shit down right now. Like I'm not really creating anything. So obviously I can now select it. Like so. And I can rotate it if I want to. Like, dude, look at these tools. They're so well made. And then obviously, guys, obviously what we do now is we scale it up and make it enormous. Here we go. This is now... Oh. There we go. This is now my demon statue. Oh, and I could put like candles on the demon as well if I wanted to. Ooh, that would be a cool idea, I think. So what we have... I made one more thing. And it was the flame-bearing gargoyle. Wait. I don't want to be on the magic carpet. I want to put the flame-bearing... Oh, this thing is super cool. Dude, this thing... I love this thing. This thing, even if it's not Halloween, this thing will go, like, right here. Dude. Look at this thing. Can I burn myself on it? No, I can't burn myself on it. Dude. I want another one. I need another one of those. I need one to the left as well. My god, that decoration is incredible. Alright guys, maybe I will get into the decoration system. Maybe I will nuke like all my golden decorations when Christmas comes around. Dude, if they have like proper Christmas trees and like, Christmas lights and like all these like little ornament things, I might be here a while. I might in fact be here a while. Maybe I'll even bring someone along to help me decorate. Yeah, one on each side. Yes, exactly. That's what I'll do. So I will bring... What was it called? Like, No, I meant to type. Come on. Gargoyle. And I have enough to make one more. Flame-bearing gargoyle. There we go. It is here. Go. 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 Quickly. Gargoyle versus Santa battle. Yes. Yes, for sure. Here we go. We put down the flame-bearing gargoyle on the... You know, I don't like how there's like the rocks there. You know, like I can't like put it like here as easily when I don't want to clip it into the wall. Probably something a bit like this, dude. So now you're approaching over here, and you're like, my God, this guy's a vampire, or a demon, or something of the sort. Yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, I gotta do the Christmas stream now. It is here. It is known. See, this right here, like this room down here, this should be my game room. You know, like I put this thing down. So what you can do here is you can select like board games, and you get like a board game thing. You can select war planning, navigation, or just plain. But the unfortunate thing is, like, it is a cool decoration, but you can't do anything with it. Like, I would love if you get something cool out of it. What I would love as well, I'm not sure if it's in the game at all, but if, you know, if you could get like super cool decorations as drops from raid bosses and stuff. And I think you can even make like legendary armor, like little like statues, like mannequin things where you like display your legendary gear and stuff, which I have yet to craft. But I could imagine, like, you know, making a full room down here with like all kinds of legendary stuff you've crafted, and it being like a bit of an account showcase, like, hey, look at all my legendary stuff. Plenty of time to plan a Christmas thing. It would be fun. Yeah, guys, I'll get a Christmas hat as well. You know, I will probably I'll probably play like on speakers, because it's not like I need like a lot of game sound. So I can have the sound quietly so it doesn't leak into the mic, and I can have a Christmas hat. What if I have two Christmas hats? Like one Christmas hat on top of the other Christmas hat. Ooh. Oh, and I can wear like a... Ooh, guys, I have like these really crappy Christmas sweaters as well. Alright, I'm fully... I think the kids say locked in now. The plan is here. I will have to decide on a date. What I'll probably do is I will probably... like a week or so before I want to do it, I will probably see if I can put a poll or something out, or like at least let you guys know when it's happening, so we can kind of have a bit of a planned stream. Like, normally I don't really plan my streams because, well, I just kind of stream whenever I have the time, and sometimes I just don't have the time unexpectedly, so I hate planning it. Like I would plan my streams a lot more if, you know, if it were my job or something. I would just plan like set streaming hours, but as long as it's purely a hobby, I don't want to force myself on a schedule that I don't need to commit to. I do it with videos sometimes when I you know, bulk record, because then I can just like bulk record a lot, like I did with WoW initially. I just like bulk record like 50 videos and just like go I have them every single day, which has now been moved away from. I still have my werewolf mask out. He's got a Santa hat on now. I can't let go of Halloween yet, dude. Am I... Okay, so I was talking to someone the other day, and it wasn't a gamer, okay? And I said that I really like Halloween, but I don't do Halloween decorations whatsoever. However, I don't know why I really like Halloween. Like, I don't do anything with Halloween. I don't decorate with Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween anyway, but I love Halloween, and I think it's purely because of games, because Halloween is almost always, in most games I've played, one of the, if not the best event. Especially in Guild Wars 2, like Halloween is just such a special time that I guess because I have that connection with the games Halloween, I think that's why I love Halloween, while I don't even like actually do anything with Halloween IRL. It's a bit weird. Glue wine needed for the stream. Yeah, I'll get some glue wine or something. I don't know, can you just purchase glue wine? You can probably just purchase glue wine, right? I mean, I've only ever had it at like Christmas markets and stuff in Germany, but you can probably just buy it in like a bottle or something. But you need to heat it up, right? You know what? I'll look into it, guys. I'll do my preparations. If not, I'll have some other form of wine. But we'll have some form of wine, okay? We'll have a Christmas hat. We'll have a Christmas sweater. We'll have some wine. And I'll have some cookies or something, you know? Just because I need to be comfortable on Christmas. That's how this works. We'll do this. We'll make this happen. And we'll make this happen. Do you know the history? And by do you know the history, I'm assuming you mean, do you know the history of Halloween? And not entirely, but wasn't... oh, Aldi? Okay. wasn't Halloween something like, you know, they wanted to scare... I don't know if I'm like mixing up fireworks, because I think fireworks were initially invented to like scare, you know, evil spirits away or something, like, you know, scare them with explosions, which is just kind of funny if you think about it. It wasn't Halloween something like that as well. Like, I know in a lot of like horror lore, like a lot of shows and stuff, like there's like, you know, Halloween is when like the walls between like our world and like the supernatural world, like the thinnest, and like stuff can pass through and those kind of things. I think that's more like, you know, fantasy lore. But I don't know exactly what the real life lore is. I feel like I've heard somewhere that it's like wearing scary costumes to like ward off something, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'm completely mistaken here. Maybe I'm mixing things up. Right, there's a decent documentary on Halloween. What is it called? I mean, I might actually check it out. It sounds rather interesting to me. You make your own. I buy sweet wine and add what's needed. Hold on. Glue wine. Let me see. Oh, you can just literally buy it in the supermarket. Oh, okay. It's not even expensive. But I guess I could make it myself as well, maybe. Maybe that might be better. Why is glue wine so cheap? Glue wine is made from very cheap wine. Because it's very much mass-produced. Okay. A warm, spicy wine. Yeah, I mean... Dude, I tried making eggnog last year. So, you know, with my family, we often... we don't really have, like, very formal Christmas celebrations, but what we often do is, like, we'll all come together, like, you know, like me, my sister, my parents, grandparents, like, some other family as well. We'll come together at one of our places, and, you know, often people will bring something, and, you know, we'll just, like, put everything on the table and eat it. It's fun. But, I hadn't really brought much before that, because, you know, I used to live at home, and now I've been out of the house for like 5 years, but you know, I was never really someone for like baking, cooking, those kind of things. Like I make food for my own, for myself, of course, but that's mostly like, you know, throw in some meat, throw in some veggies, mix it around, and have a meal. But last year, me and my sister were like, well, you know, we kind of want to do something as well, so we looked up recipes for Christmas cocktails. And you know, obviously we had heard from especially like American you know, Christmas movies and shows and stuff, that eggnog is like the Christmas drink, like the Christmas cocktail. So we were like, you know what, sure, let's go make eggnog. So, you know, we made eggnog, we made like a trial amount, and it was fairly all right. You know, it's a bit of a weird sensation in your mind, because you're thinking, well, there's like raw eggs in here, which is like, raw eggs are not supposed to taste good, I think. At least that's in my mind. So we made it, and it was all right. And then we made it, you know, some more in bulk, because we wanted to bring a batch to the family as well for Christmas. And we're drinking it over there, and, you know, I think most people liked it. But I was like one glass of eggnog in, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I don't really feel too well. And, you know, nothing went wrong, but something tells me I'll never have another glass of eggnog. Like something about like the raw egg taste that's like hidden in there. Like, it wasn't bad, and I actually quite enjoyed my first glass of it. I kind of expected it, because it smelled kind of bad, but it tasted better than it smelled. That much I can say. But it was an experiment that I don't think I'll repeat again. I don't know. I do like more. Like I generally do like thicker drinks. My favorite cocktail. It is very sweet and make you feel a bit sick. Yeah, but I'm quite good with sweet, you know? Like, I'm actually... when it comes to alcoholic drinks, I am very much... Like, if you were to imagine a very stereotypical girl, like, who likes, you know, sweet drinks, mixed drinks, cocktails, wine, you are describing me. I have a very non-manly taste in drinks. I would rather have the... you know, the sweet drink with a little umbrella in it, as opposed to the bottle of beer. So so, you know, I'm actually quite good with sweet stuff. My favorite cocktail personally has always been the pina colada. So I do quite enjoy like the slightly thicker drinks. I like the like milk-based drinks. I like Why am I blanking on the name? Wow, they're like coffee-ish liquor. Hold on. Why's my brain like malfunctioning? Baileys. That's what I was thinking of. I like Baileys. I like most wines, although red wine doesn't always. I don't always like it, but yeah, I have a fairly feminine drinking taste. But I've always been of the opinion that not caring about what other people think of you when you're drinking is the manliest thing one can do. So in that sense, I am compensating. Let's see. Yeah, small doses are fine, not for night drinking. No, I agree. I don't think you want to have something like eggnog as a main drink. It's like a nice little thing to just drink in between. I have the same with Baileys. Like, you know, I can drink a couple glasses of Baileys, but I would never drink Baileys if my objective is to go out for a night of proper drinking. If I go out for a night of proper drinking, it'll probably be like a mixed drink of like Bacardi or something like that, or maybe like just a whole bunch of cheap ass wine that just like goes down the hatch. Like that probably would be what I do. I kind of wish I could drink beer, but beer doesn't agree with me. Like the moment I start drinking beer, like it upsets multiple parts of my body. I don't even know why it's doing that specifically, because like it's not like I'm like allergic to any of the ingredients. I can handle the ingredients in any other drink perfectly fine. But I think the combination of the yeast in combination with the bubbly effect, I think something of that nature is just like completely messing me up. So beer is unfortunately off the charts, or like off limits for me. Even though I wish I could drink it. I wish I would like it. I don't like the taste either, because it's cheap as hell. It's way easier to just get like a couple beers in, than order a couple mixed drinks and then spend the rest of the night having no money left. Irish. So you said, sorry. Let me recap this. Brandy Alexander is all right. Sorry, Let me Google this just to be sure I have the right thing. So Brandy Alexander. What is in it? Let me quickly. A dessert cocktail, cognac, creme de cacao. Yeah, that sounds quite nice actually. That's one of those drinks where I think I would really enjoy that. But it's probably one of those drinks that it's really nice as like, you know, 1, maybe 2 glasses of it as like just a sweet, nice thing to have. Not like a binge drinking thing, but just a sweet, nice thing to have, which I do think I would really enjoy. I'll actually remember this thing because I don't think I've had this one specifically, but it does sound right up my alley. Kahlua, it's nice. Irish cream is nice, agree. There's a creepy looking shot you can make with Irish cream. It's called Brains. Hold on. Brains alcoholic shot. Is there a picture of it? Oh. Oh, that's odd. Hold on. Let me bring it up on the screen. Should be if I do this. Look at this. Whoa, that's the wrong thing. Look at this thing. Those are proper brains. Peach schnapps, float Irish, cream on top. The plop a bit of grenadine into the shot glass. Some call it abortion. It's delicious. I mean, to be fair, like the ingredients sound pretty good. It just looks absolutely disgusting. But I guess that's a cool thing about like different drinks or like different different alcoholic drinks like interacting differently, like in the way in which they layer, which is quite cool. Also, yeah, it's fantastic. Also got stuck looking and searching now. Yeah, it's interesting, right? I've never heard of this, but it looks kind of cool. So, how to? Let's see the recipe. All right, guys. I will tell you what the recipe is, okay? Listen to me carefully. Wait, is this okay? Wait. Step 1. There's only one step here. Pour schnapps into a shot glass. Very gently pour Baileys over top. Let it sit until it begins to clump and curdle. Gently pour in grenadine. Done. I think I'm off to the liquor store tonight. Hey man, if you could bring me some too, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Actually, I don't drink too often. You know, I'm not opposed to drinking. I do enjoy the occasional drink. that was my... Actually, yeah, you heard that. That was my WhatsApp going off on my desktop, which I accidentally opened. Imagine coming in now for raid content. Yeah, you know, you're coming in for raid content, and instead, you know, you find Pip-Z just completely raiding the liquor store. He's like, guys, I need my loot, okay? Shoots the cashier, loots the corpse, grabs the drink from the storage. Raid complete, boss down. I need my annual bottle of Goldschlager. I came originally from a lame raid, but I subbed because you seem like a lovely person. Ah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. You know, I'm very happy that we can just have a bit of a chat here and just kind of have fun. You know, I like the fact that I don't need to perform anything specific in terms of like content and stuff. We can just have a bit of a chat, because I think that is the most fun for me as well. Like, I know obviously I enjoy playing and talking about the game. That's really fun. But for the last 2 hours or something, I've just been kind of sitting here. Brains consumed. But yeah, I'm imagining someone coming in for the raid content right now and just being like, why is he just sitting in his house, jumping around, talking about alcohol while having a weird-ass cocktail on the middle of his screen over his character? Hold on, well, what I can do is this. Now it's the perfect stream. Now it's beautiful. Here we go. It's amazing. The drink is speaking. The drink is communicating with us. You know, and then if at some point I get drunk, I'll just do this. Hold on. If I get drunk... Dude, I've never been, like, intoxicated on stream, but it should be kind of fun. Like, if I do the Christmas stream and I do turn, like, I get a couple drinks in me, oh, I don't know what I'll say, guys. I'm scared, okay? I'm scared. But what I can do now is I can do this. And, like, when I get drunk, I'll just do this. And I'll be playing like this. I'll just be upside down to indicate my intoxication level. And then because of physics, you know, I'll be staying here. I can make it even better. I can even change the size and just be like a floating head, like so. All right, you know, you know, I have hit my like limit of professional streaming when I've turned my head upside down and upscaled my face. Okay. My apologies. Wait, stretch the screen. Kind of mess with my brain. Don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why either. But I'm here now. I'm stretched to your screen. Hold on, let me bring myself back. Hold on. This is upsetting even me. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, it's even... Oh my god, the aspect ratio is all fucked now. Hold on, can I... I can just Control Z this, right? Yes, I'll just go like... There we go, now I'm back, now I'm normal. Well, as far as I can be normal. Look at this beautiful thing, by the way. Look at this... Hold on, let me get out of this, this B. Let me drop the B. No, not sorry, I mean, I'll drop the decorating mode. Tipsy Christmas decor. Christmas tree B. Yes, that's going to be the streaming title. Look at this cool... I love this... Wait, hold on. Let me remove this picture. There we go. Look at this glider skin. I absolutely love it. You know, I synced on my colors to match it. I love it. It's great. I like how I've made like zero progress in anything today, and I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and all I've done is chat. Wait, is it past 12 already? My god. I thought it was like 10:30 or something. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's fine though. We're having fun. It's all good. Let me open up this exalted chest. Get some cool new boots. Can't really see the difference. What's beyond the horizon? Well, I guess we can we can go explore together. Looks natural, which is literally one of the hardest things in Guild Wars 2 mod. Yeah, it is. Hold on, I'll roll a beat on my way over there. Here we go. Whoa! Okay. Okay, hold on, don't worry, we're swapping over to a different mount. Here we go. Let's go horizon shopping. You know, I like how they made the environment look a little bit less pretty, like slightly lower res textures, to make sure the FPS in this zone is just incredibly good. They did the same thing in the raid, I think, because the raid also looks a little bit shitty. Not shitty, but you know, it looks worse than they could have made it. But I think that they did it for the sake of performance, and I think especially in a raid or something. Needs... Oh, wait. Oh, you want a yacht? You want a yacht? Don't worry. Guild Wars 2 got you covered. Hold on. That's the wrong button. Here we go. Oh, must be on the surface of water. Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot. Hold on. Don't worry. Hold on. Hold on. It's coming in. Should I get a Christmas hat for my mic? Like a tiny Christmas hat. Just put it on top of the mic. It'll be like really triggering my face probably, but... Maybe I could put it on the bottom. Like just like... Put it over here. Yes. Oh, now we're cooking. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong button. Is it? Oh, no, I have the wrong thing. Okay, I need to swap over to... the... Here we go. You wanted to have a yacht? Here we go. I got you covered. See, I even have like a steering animation, like when I'm steering, like you see the character actually like pull the handle. Oh. Oh crap. No, now my boat's gone. I left the area. I can't exit through there because there's like a border. And now I don't have a yacht anymore. But I have my my mount, so we can go and explore under the water as well. Not too much to explore down here, I think, but hey, we can see the sun through here. That's kind of cool. So yeah, if you've ever wondered what kind of mounts Guild Wars 2 has, I guess this has been a fairly decent showcase just now with the roller beetle and. Ooh, let me show you something really cool. Hold on. We'll leave this place. I'll show you something really cool. I'm terrible at it at this point. I've not done it for a very long time. But I can at least show you how it works. So I'll go to one of the ones where I remember exactly where it is, which I think is up here. So you've got all kinds of races. You got like griffin races where you can like fly through the things. If you play WoW Dragonflight, you know, like you're flying through the things. That's kind of copied from WoW, or sorry, copied from Guild Wars 2, I think. But also you have roller beetle races where you have to like drift. And part of my gameplay in a moment, I did get like the best scores, like the gold scores on all of them, so I used to be decent at it, but now I'm crap at it. But I can see how good I am. But here we go. I'll show you how cool the system is. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. See, that's how good I am. I'm so good that I pressed the wrong button. Wow, there's an entire planet there. Yeah, there's it's a pretty big game world. I mean, not everything is accessible, but everywhere there's text kind of is accessible. Like there's all of this stuff, and then there's even like this whole continent like down here of a lot of stuff. There's a good amount of stuff to explore, sure. It's a very large game. Like if you want to get your money's worth, like this game is great for it. Okay, here we go. Play. So this is a roller beetle. Whoa. Okay, I think. Okay, we're good so far. There's like a tricky drift coming up that I remember struggling a lot with. So here I go through this. There's a drift coming up right here, and I need to go like so. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, I'm too good. I'm too good at this game. Okay, can we get gold? Can I do it? Come on. I think we need to go left here if I remember correctly. Like so. There we go. Now we boost again. This is actually going surprisingly well for someone who hasn't done this in like 3 years. Oh no, oh no, I messed up. Okay, it's fine though, it's fine. We have a bit of a drift.
Be careful if you're heading west.
Okay, easy peasy. Easy peasy. We boost again. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had to go left or right, but I guess I guessed correctly. Oh wow, dude, I'm actually smashing it right now. When did I get so good? When did I get good at this? Okay, but I think there's still a rough part coming up, so we... I do see some chat messages, but unfortunately my eyes are currently completely glued to the screen, as I'm actually doing fairly well, and I want to see what kind of time I put down. So I will be done in about a minute or so, and then I will definitely go check out exactly what I've missed. Go, just a little bit left. I think we're almost at the finish. Oh no, there's a roadblock! Okay, it's fine though, it's fine. I think there's about 30 seconds or so left on this run. Here we go.
Get over here.
Oh, this spot can be tricky here. There's like a lot of like very close quarter stuff where you can get stuck on these things. But I guess I did fairly decently. My god, I'm a fucking genius this run. Guys, I think it's you giving me like super strength or something. I don't know how you're doing it, but you guys are boosting me. You guys are boosting my... Wait, this is like the best run I've done. No, but I'm 3 seconds off my record. Holy shit, that's great. Let's see, it's getting late. Also need to head off to go to sleep tomorrow. This has been lovely. I will keep an eye out for the streams, and especially the Christmas decor stream. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that a ton. You know, I won't be live for the next 5 or so days because I have a very busy schedule. I'll probably try, like, I don't even know if I can put a video out. So, won't be too much activity on the channel during the next couple of days. But thank you so much for joining, and I'll be happy to have you again when I do stream again. You've never played a modern video game. I'm quite curious to see what you have played then. I guess like lots of older games. Oh, Mon, you're heading out. Okay, have a good one. That was a great run. Yeah, thank you. I was actually really happy with that run. So yeah, thank you so much for joining, guys. I guess I'll be wrapping things up here as well because I was planning on like an hour stream or something, and it's almost 3 hours now, and I too have to wake up early and go to work tomorrow, so I can't stay too long either. So I want to thank you both for joining me. I really hope we get to chat a bit more later because this was a great evening for me. So thank you so much. And I hope you guys both have a wonderful day tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.